What's going on, people? It's your boy Tots back again live for another watch along. It's Sporting Lisbon versus Arsenal. It's been a minute since I've been online. Big up everyone tuning in and all that good stuff, man. But yeah, quarterfinal of the Champions League. Obviously, Arsenal have been in terrible form, losing 2 games in a row in different competitions, getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup final, losing 2-0 to City at Wembley, and then losing to a championship side on Saturday, man, against Southampton. 2-1 away, getting knocked out of the FA Cup. We could have got a nice little run to Wembley again straight away, but obviously, based off the draw, we would have got Manchester City again, which, yeah, I don't think we would have won that. But even so, been a poor couple of weeks for Arsenal. They need to kind of bounce back. But if I'm being honest, man, I'm more looking at the league and us winning that, because I feel like the Champions League, man, it's only going to get harder from here. If we manage to get past Sporting, which we should do on paper because we've got a better team than them. But again, you just don't know. We've potentially got Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, which will be even harder, man. So, yeah, man, it's a sticky one still. Big up Godfrey. Been a minute, my guy. Hope you are well. Says big up Tops. Hope you are good. Big up yourself, my G. Hope you are well. Don't know why it's not coming up, but yeah. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. But yeah, you guys in the comments, let me know your score predictions for the game, man. Like I said, we need to bounce back. We need to win a trophy this season. I said we'd win one back in, I think it was even December or November when the quad was on. I never believed in the quad. Never been done before. This Arsenal team have not even won a trophy in 6 years. Never mind winning 2 or 3 trophies. I've always said, well, we might win. We should win one trophy. I didn't know if it was going to be the Carabao Cup because we're in the final, or the Premier League. Obviously, we can't win the Carabao Cup now, so yeah, we're going to win the Prem, man. Champions League, I can't see it. I just don't think we're good enough in one-off pressure games, man. We've proved it over the last 2 weeks. There's still work to do with the mentality. Not the fact that we lost the game, but the performances weren't good. We've seen teams in finals perform really well and lose based off penalties or a mistake, but they played well in the final. We didn't play well in the final or against Southampton at all. So, yeah, man. Not good. Not good at all. Not good, man. Big up Chris in the building. It says, big up, mate. Hope you well. Hope you're good, my bro. I know a lot's happened, man. We've lost back-to-back games. You got absolutely smashed against City 4-0. And I'm sure you lost another game before that as well, man. So, yeah, not been good for Arsenal or Liverpool the last couple of weeks. But we'll have to wait and see how we do in the Champions League, man. Only 2 English clubs left in the champs in the quarterfinals. So, yeah, difficult games for both. I'm not even scared to predict some score lines now, bro. Brother, I hear you, my guy. I hear you, man. I hear you, bro. Like, it's crazy because the fact that potentially Arsenal could win a league, you feel the morale in the fans, bro. It's like, it's more like we don't even like the football. Like, it's more like a kind of a relief if we get over the line rather than just enjoying it. Like, because the games, I do the watch-along games, man. They're not great to obviously watching it. Like, set pieces or it's very slow, etc. To be fair, in the Champions League, bar the Bayer Leverkusen game away, we've actually performed really, really well. Again, maybe it suits us a little bit more in terms of the open play and that. But in the league, man, it has been a slog. I can't lie. Now we're out the 2 cups. So, yeah, bro. But, yeah, man, I feel like obviously the fans can be positive to a certain extent, but the players have to show a better mentality in these kind of tough games and perform better on the pitch as well. Because, again, there's no point playing well all through August to March, April. And then April, you just fall apart. Like I said, we only lost 3 games up until the cup final. We've lost 2 in the last 2 weeks. And this is what happened in the 2022-2023 season. We only lost, I think, 2 games or 3 games. And in April, we just fell apart, drawing to Southampton, losing to Brighton, losing to Nottingham Forest, lost to Man City. Like, we're just losing left, right, and centre, man. So, yeah, I always said, even at the start of the season, man, the Arsenal team needs to prove that they can handle pressure, man. That was always the thing. It wasn't even the players. It wasn't even the fixtures. It's just, bro, April, May time, different kettle of fish, man. When the pressure is on, you know you're in out of games. This is where you kind of win trophies. You need to prove that you can actually get over the line and deliver, man. And they still haven't done it. Still, even though we're top with 9 points and we're in the quarterfinals, I think they need to do more to prove to their fans and themselves that they can get over the line when it actually matters, man. So, yeah, all that kind of good work they've done throughout the season in the league doesn't go to nothing, innit? But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Big up here, Chris. He says, I did a watch on our game. I ended after 2-0, and when we came out with no subs, I went, I'm done with this. Nah, I don't blame you, man. To be fair, you know what, Chris? I watched some bits and pieces of it. I think you started actually okay. But you didn't capitalize on, obviously, when you're on top. Salah definitely should have scored at least one goal, maybe two in that period of time. And then once City got the penalty, yeah, you guys just kind of fell apart, man. So, yeah, I find it very hard slot stays, man. Very hard. I just don't see how, just because of the capitulation in not only the Premier League, but in the cup competitions as well. Remember, you lost 3-0 to Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. So that's 3-0 and 4-0 in the cup competitions. And then, yeah, obviously, you're how many points behind in the league in terms of the Premier League title race and even in the top 4 race. So, yeah, not looking good, man. I think Champions League is his last hope, man, to be honest with you. Big up Christian says, I crashed out badly during the game. Certain players, once again, Van Dijk, disaster. He's been awful, bro, honestly, man. I feel like Salah's got a lot of stick, and rightfully so, but I think Van Dijk definitely should be getting more because, brother, some of the performances he's given for a player of his caliber. I remember when Jamie Carragher said that he's above the level of world class. Like, what are we doing? This is what I'm saying, bro. This is why you don't talk madness. Because, yeah, that just sounds ridiculous now. Like, I don't even know what he was even trying to say there. Trying to create a different category for a player is insane, especially in this era as well, where attacking players are not at its highest, man. Like, brother, relax. But yeah, man, yeah, he's definitely fell off a cliff this season for sure. Big up Godfrey says, whatever happens in the Champions League, just need this league tops. I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you, guy. Like, the league is the bread and butter for me, man. I feel like, again, the Champions League, it's going to be very difficult to win it anyway because we've never won it in our history. And again, I feel like these players struggle to handle pressure in one-off games as well. You've seen it already in the Carabao Cup final. The pressure of being at Wembley and knowing that if we win this game, we actually win a trophy. They just couldn't handle it, innit? But so I feel like with the league, even though it's similar in terms of, okay, we're kind of running down the games, at least you've got the buffer and you know, okay, just win this league and then go on to the next one, or win this kind of league game and go on to the next one. Rather, it's if you win this game or if you don't win this game, we're out of it kind of thing. And this is why I feel like it's important. It doesn't come down to like a point between us and City, or do you know what I'm saying? It, like just one game swing, because I feel like that's when it gets to kind of that kind of cup competition of if we drop points in this game, City are going to win theirs and then they win the league. As long as you got a buffer, I feel like it relieves a little bit of pressure. So yeah, man. But obviously the fans, the players are coming out. Just done the Champions League anthem. And yeah, man, I was shameless when you lost to Southampton. At least my strikers can beat them. Yeah, I hear it, man. I hear it. I'll see you beat him in the Carabao Cup, innit? Van Dijk couldn't captain the Titanic. Listen, man, he's not been great at all, man. Not been great at all. Good atmosphere at Sporting in Portugal. Obviously, remember, Sporting Lisbon beat Bodo Glimt 5-0 to get through to the next round after being 3-0 down in the opening leg away from home. So they can score goals. I think they're unbeaten in the Champions League. They won every single game at home in the Champions League. And I'm sure they're unbeaten in like 20 games or something crazy like that. Luis Suarez, not the one from Liverpool, the one they replaced Victor Gyökeres with, has got 33 goals. So yeah, he's in great form. With Gyökeres coming back to obviously Sporting as well. So yeah, going to be interesting, man. Obviously the Arsenal lineup, David Raya back in goal finally, man. After seeing 2 games with Kepa in goal, Lord have mercy. Yeah, so Raya back in goal. Ben White, who had a terrible game against Southampton, probably the worst I've seen him in an Arsenal shirt, man. He was awful, bro. Awful. He starts another game at right back, so let's see if he can improve his performance. Obviously, he's been riddled with injury all season, not had a run of games, man. So let's see if he can improve in that regards. Gabriel went down. Obviously, he's at centre-back. He's come back. Thank God. Hopefully, he's fully fit. Saliba's back in there as well. Calafiori, who was poor for Southampton's second goal, is back in, so he needs a better game as well. Then it's Rice, who had a rest, and Zubimendi, who was on the bench in the Southampton game in the midfield. Odegaard, brother, like I said, for me personally, I'm checked out with Odegaard. I said with Colin as well. Like this guy's had enough chances, but it's still a lot of the season left, man. You need to do something. You're the captain. Like you've been missing for a year and a half now. Let's be real. So you need to do something in this game, productive. Madueke, inconsistent. We already know that. Again, in the last Champions League game away, he got us the penalty. He actually played well. He came on as a sub. So hopefully he can have a decent game. Saka's still injured. Trossard, for me, has been awful for months. I feel like people are kind of blinded by the fact he had a very good start to the season, but he actually hasn't scored a goal since December. We're now in April, so he needs to fix up. And then Victor Gyökeres, who's probably been our best attacker this calendar year, well, not probably, he has been our best attacker this calendar year. He's got the most goals, scored in the last game, scored a hat-trick for Sweden, and obviously the winning goal for them to go to the World Cup. Is up front against his former club. He got 97 goals for Sport in the last 2 seasons, in 102-3 games. So let's see if he can have a good performance, man. I feel like he has played better in the Champions League away from home than maybe he has done in the Premier League away from home. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 1-1, bro. I'm going to go for a 1-1. I think we'll get a draw. I don't think we've been playing well enough to kind of warrant a win in the last couple of games. Hopefully they can prove me wrong. I've not playing You'll Never Walk Alone here, but or are they? It sounds similar anyway. But yeah, Portuguese guy with the English anthem is crazy. Or is it in Portuguese? Actually, it might be Elvis, I did it my way, innit? Is that Elvis? I don't even know, man. But yeah, I'm going to go 1-1. They've kicked off. Declan Rice has kicked it off. And yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what I go on. We'll see what I go on with it. Big up Chris. He says, I think Slot will walk at the end of the season. They'll get signals I'm getting, especially when he had a go with the fans again. I feel sorry for him. Players got away with murder, but Slot doesn't help himself. Yeah, listen, bro. Like, Slot's not telling them to go out and lose 4-0. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the lack of application with some of your players has been terrible, bro. Like, off the ball and that. So, yeah, it's not just his fault, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's always a combination of the two, even like with Arsenal and their failures. Obviously, I talk about Arteta a lot, but it comes down to the players as well, bro. Like, their mentality themselves. Like, have a bit of pride. You just lost the cup final. You got another chance to get to another Wembley trip, and you put in a performance against Southampton like that, innit? Like, individually, like, bro, you've got to step up as well. So, but yeah, we'll see Ben White with a poor pass to Madueke. Sporting have won the ball back. Odegaard trying to win the ball back there. Did very well, actually, Odegaard. Into Gyökeres, back into Trossard in the middle. Nice. Tries to play it out, but it's a poor pass to Madueke again. He's had 2 poor passes in the space of a minute. But yeah, Arsenal have got the ball back again. Here is Declan Rice. Feels weird that we're actually wearing our blue kit, to be fair. The last 2 times we've been here, we've just wore the white kit. Sorry, wore our home kit. So yeah, kind of strange, but we'll get there. I said himself. That's a poor pass, whoever that was, into the channel. I said 2-1 Arsenal draw on a normal day is not bad, but after the carry on at the weekend, you need to shut the media up. Yeah, media, and rightfully so, have been on to us, man. About talking about bottling and going to go another season about trophies. Definitely warranted, because we've had 2 opportunities to get a trophy and we've lost. Do you know what I'm saying? So always going to happen, man. Losing games in the business end of the season, you're always going to get the criticism. But yeah, good hold-up play there by Suarez. Saliba gives away the foul on free kick there. Got to be a bit careful. In the Champions League, man, there's things you can do in the Prem that you just can't do here, man. Big up Chris says, I want Slot out after Forest and PSV defeats. They were brutal, man. 3-0 and 4-1 at home. It was crazy. Here is Sporting on the right-hand side. On the right wing here, Trossard's trying to come over. Calafiori's there as well. And yeah, just trying to keep the ball. Because I knew the players were taking the P out of him. I hear it, Mauro. Ekatike hopefully gets dropped after he's carry on swapping shirts during the game. I would start Salah centrally. Not a bad shout, man. I think he's going to change something, bro, because it's just not working. You've tried Gakpo up there. Ekatike has been poor for a while, man, to be honest with you. Ball over the top, trying to find a Sporting player here. And just good defending there by Ben White. Definitely going to be a difficult game, man. I won't be surprised if we lose the game. I'll be real. Because away Champions League, it's always difficult, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've not been defensively secure for a while. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens, man. I said Frank Sinatra is my way. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right, bro. You got me. You're right. I got confused at that. But yeah, big up Chris. All season, our midfielders not tracking back. Van Dijk, lazy all season. I'm keeping Konate over Van Dijk. Wow. That is very damning, man. But listen, man. Like I said, Van Dijk has been extra poor, considering, like you said, he's the captain and the pedestal he's been put on the last 7 or 8 years, man. The drop-off, not just in terms of his actual defending, but his leadership quality has been very concerning for sure. And he's on the big money, man. I said, bro, I think this might be the last kind of case in terms of, like, when fans are contemplating whether a star player who's aging should get 300, 400 grand a week, I think the answer should always be no. Short-term pain, long-term gain, because you've given both of these guys 400 grand a week, and they're both just falling off the cliff. Just like we did with Aubameyang, fell off a cliff after he got 300k. Did the same with Ozil, fell off a cliff. Rashford fell off a cliff. Like, bro, I don't know how many more examples you need. You give them the big money and they're declining in terms of age, that's it. They just drop off like rapidly as well. Like literally the next season, they're just like a shell of their former self. I feel like part of it is they're playing that well because they want the contract. But as soon as they get it, man, bro, Kalas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Kirk has been playing for the badge and our best defender this season. Yeah, you know what, Chris? This is what I feel like with football fans in general in terms of like the perception's so key. When you start badly, you kind of gain a perception that you're just a bad player. Like Kirk has obviously had a bit of a shaky start, but you see the Liverpool performances, he's actually improved a lot. Whereas someone like Ikatike started really, really well, but then the last kind of, I don't know how long, man, he's been really poor, but he still has that kind of perception of obviously he's been really good this season kind of thing, which is a bit annoying, man. Odegaard losing the ball in a key area again. Declan Rice trying to win the ball back. And he wins the ball back very well there. And clears it away. And Sporting already off the ball, already look more energized and more aggressive than us, which is not a good start, to be honest with you. But there's always going to be a period of the game where we're going to have to sit tight and defend, respect the opposition. It is the Champions League. Everyone's got quality at this stage, whether they're a bigger name or not. Do you know what I'm saying? We could have got harder teams than this as well. So that's something to bear in mind. So this is why I just don't think ain't got the minerals for the Champions League, man. We just ain't got enough to win it. We ain't got enough star players that can do things, man. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm not. This good ball in. It's Sporting's 1-on-1. Raya! Oh, what a save off the bar! And David Raya saved the team there. And that's another free kick to Sporting. And also should have been 1-0 down there. 1v1. I don't know what happened. Ben White caught napping at the back. Let's have a look at this again, man. And yeah, Ben White, I think he's just onside. Ben White caught sleeping. 1v1. And I think David Raya, he must have a touch on this. Let's look at then. Oh, David Raya tips onto the bar. This is what happens when you got a good keeper. You get me? He saves you in the game, bro. Bro, what a save that is, man. He's kept us from being 1-0 down, and it's a poor foul there by Declan Rice from a free kick, and they're Sporting are on top, bro. It's been a very poor start by Arsenal. Very poor start. I wanted Trent to get a new contract over VVD and Salah, but I got backlash. I hear it, bro. I feel like that was probably the right decision. I think I did say that I probably wouldn't give Salah a new deal just because I knew what would happen. Because I seen it with my own club, Aubameyang and Ozil. I seen what was going to happen, bro. Even though he had a great season. But then I was like, you know what? He's had a great season. How can they not? There's going to be mad backlash if you don't give Salah a new contract. And you did. And obviously, he's going to leave the next season anyway. So, but yeah, it's a free kick to Sporting. Graham Birch needs a rest. I've been overplayed this season because we haven't got DM. He's a box-to-box. Yeah, that's true. He's not like more like a number 8. Chance here for Sporting Lisbon. Great position for a free kick. David Wright has been beaten on free kicks before. Sporting with a free kick. Good block there. Could be another chance here. Ooh, over the top of the bar there. A couple of chances there for Sporting already in the first 7 minutes. And Arsenal looking very shaky, man, in defense. I wouldn't risk Gabriel after going off with an injury at Southampton, but that's Arteta. Yeah, exactly, brother. Yeah, listen, he's always going to play certain players till they literally can't play anymore. We've seen it with Timber. We've seen it with Ben White. That's why he's been injury prone this season, man. We've seen it with Zubomendi, Rice, Saka, etc. So I'm not really surprised that he's starting the game. But here is Zubomendi back to Declan Rice, trying to pass it into Calafiori. This could be a chance here for Arsenal. Trossard's there. Back to Declan Rice. Nice pass into Odegaard, into Madueke, who loses the ball. Back to Odegaard. He's offside. Bro! See, Madueke should have busted the gut to get back on side. We won the ball back, and it would have been on. Oh, going to be a very tough game, this, man. Like I said, I slammed my hand off for a draw. That's a very good ball. Ben White caught sleeping. Fantastic save, man. David Raya keeping us in the game. Salah last season, if he left on a high, yeah, exactly. Salah announcement is going to F us up now, in my opinion. We never done well after announcement. Trent last season, Gerrard, Klopp. Yeah, you know what? That's very, very true, you know. Very, very true. I feel like you should have just waited till literally your last home game. I don't know if you got your last games at home. But whenever your last home game is, you should have done an announcement then. Then people can support it for the last game rather than doing it so early. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Here's Calafiori back to Gabriel. Obviously, Arsenal just kind of need to weather the storm a little bit here and not buckle under the pressure. Is David Raya with the pass trying to find Madueke. Tries to head it on. and doesn't win the header there. Luis Suarez, great hold-up play there by Luis Suarez. Calling it back into Sporting. Katamo, is he going to cut onto his left foot or go to the byline? Goes to the byline, and David Raya saves really, really well there. David Raya tries to put it off quickly. Here is Odegaard. Odegaard needs to release the ball here, and he spins back around and turns and keeps possession. This is why he's not a 10, bro. This is why he's not a 10. See, Eze, that would have gone forward, bro. And we've just kept possession now. But yeah, man, he needs to just play 8, and we just play a 10, man. Because that's what number 8 does. Literally just recycle the ball and keep possession further up. But yeah, here's Saliba. Back to Ben White. Over the top, trying to find Madueke. Good ball. Madueke in behind. Tries to cut it back into Gyökeres. Oh, should have done a little bit better there, man. I think there was just no one close to him to kind of him to kind of flick it on. And that's a throw into Arsenal. But that was good play. But Ben White, man. Ben White, the only thing is, again, defensively, obviously, I don't think he's been particularly great this season, but what he gives better than Timber is that on the ball, he can actually provide some chances for you on that right-hand side. I think that we've definitely missed that, fan, for sure, with his passing, man. So he can actually create chances from open play. Well, yeah, man, here is Zubimendi back to Declan Rice. Tries to play a ball through the channel there into Ben White, into Madueke. Tees up the defender. Cuts onto his left foot. Ball into the area. Headed away, though. It's a heavy touch. Gabriel into Trossard, who I've not really seen too much. Back to Gabriel. Declan Rice is there. To be fair, Declan Rice is playing a few more progressive passes than normal, to be fair. Through the lines, trying to find Odegaard. See, Odegaard needs to turn. He's telling him to turn Rice, and he's just giving 1-2s, man. So I'm saying, bro, like, that position is just no progression. That's nice play there by Madueke. Needs to kind of find someone. He does find Gabriel. He's got Trossard on the left. He cuts it back into where Declan Rice. This is the best spell for Arsenal. Zubimendi into Ben White. Declan Rice. Back to Saliba. Declan Rice. Also just keeping possession here. Here's Odegaard into Madueke. Madueke 1v1 with his fullback. That's the foul. Free kick to Arsenal. But yeah, decent bit of build up there, man. Decent bit of build up. Big up Ray says thank God for Raya. Hopefully we gain confidence back after Southampton. Hopefully, brother. Hopefully, we definitely need to, man. We need a good performance, especially going into the Bournemouth game as well, bro. So, yeah, you are right. Big up Chris says 2014-15, we were getting good form before Gerrard announcement for the top 4. Then we fell off. As we know, them defeats, I didn't need reminding of them. Yeah, man. It's because the media game, every game was like, can they do it for Gerrard? So, like, yeah, Klopp as well. Pressure about the... Remember, you fell apart. People forget. Liverpool were top in April. People forget this. Even though Man City won. Man City were 3rd. We were 2nd at the time. Liverpool were top and managed to finish 3rd in Klopp's last season, man. So, yeah, man, sometimes announcements can definitely be a detriment for sure. But, yeah, this is a chance for Arsenal. Odegaard to take the free kick. 13 minutes gone. Sporting with the best chance of the game so far, hitting the bar. Great save by David Raya, but this could be a chance from a set piece. Gabriel Saliba there. We need a good delivery, though, by Odegaard with his left foot. Can he provide it? Odegaard with a delivery in. Oh, what happened there, man? Is that a corner? Or I think it's a corner. Let's have a look. It's a good ball in there, but to be fair, by Odegaard, great ball in there. And I don't even know why it even happened there. Oh, I don't know if it... I don't know what happened there, man. To be honest with you. If it was Zubimendi, Gyökeres, or Diamande, obviously must have headed it out for a corner. But yeah, Madueke to take the corner. First corner of the game. We did score a corner against Sporting the last time we were here. Gabriel scored. But yeah, 14 minutes gone. 0-0 in Sporting. Remember, Sporting have won every single Champions League game at their ground so far this season. So yeah, But yeah, Madueke to take the corner. Needs to be a decent bit of delivery. Could be a good opportunity for Arsenal here. Madueke with the corner. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh, trying to hit it. Odegaard. Oh, it's gone wide. Oh, should have hit the target. Odegaard, man. It's a great ball in, and it's off the bar. Obviously, remember, he scored nearly Madueke with a shot like that at Leeds. But Odegaard got to hit the target, man. Come on. Player of your caliber, quality. You've got to be hitting the target. You're in the box. Disappointing, man. But yeah, great delivery in there. And our best opportunity of the game, man. So far, 15 minutes in. Our players are to blame because they how can they be smashing it in on international duty but not for Arla? Yeah, for sure. These players have a history of down tooling 2020 to 2021 and 2022 to 2023 seasons. I hear it, bro. I hear it. Big up Carlos, my brother. What you telling me, my guy? He says, hope you had a blessed birthday, G. Big up yourself, man. It was a good birthday, my guy. Obviously, just went out for a meal and whatnot, chilled out and ting. But yeah, man, hopefully you're good, bro. And hopefully you have a good birthday soon enough. Coming soon. We're there. But yeah, man, big up yourself, man, for being in the chat. And hope you are well, my bro. Gonna catch up soon, my guy. Gonna catch up soon, man. Hope you had a belated good birthday. Big up, Chris. Appreciate all the birthday wishes and messages, man. And yeah, it was good, man. I'm happy to see another day, another year and all that good stuff. So can't complain, man. Can't complain. Can't complain, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Always in good spirits, good vibes. Of course, obviously, Arsenal lost on my birthday, which isn't ideal, but you know what is, man. Do you know what I'm saying? More to life than football. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Here is Declan Rice. Him keeping the ball. I said 4-1 PSG tomorrow. Damn, you're not confident, man. You know what? PSG, obviously, Carlos will know in terms of how clinical their front line is, man. They are ruthless, man. So, yeah, bro. I think it's one of those ones where you just got to keep it compact and hope that your keeper has a really good game as well, man. A little bit of luck. Because the thing is with PSG, similar to when we played them in the semi-finals last year, bro, they only need a few chances and they'll just score like bangers. And it's not just like one player. You know how you used to have just like one guy that could score long shots? Do you know what I'm saying? Like we probably just have like Eze who could maybe just do that from long range. That's probably about it on a consistent basis. Then, man, I got Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola, Doué, like, bro, I think Fabian Ruiz scored a banger against us last season in the semi-final. They got bare man that can do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Hakimi can chip in with goals, scored in the final last year. So, and scored against us in the semis as well. I just remembered. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's a tricky picture, bro. I think either them or Bayern Munich are going to win it because I think they'll go machine for machine. And it's just whoever's going to have the most firepower to come out on top. Obviously, Bayern have got Kane, Elise, Luis Diaz has had a really good season. So, yeah, man, I think it just depends, bro, on who really comes out on top, man, to be honest with you, in terms of attack, man. And that's, I think, what you need in the Champions League in this day and age anyway. I know certain teams have won with being more defensive and being, obviously, having a good platform defensively and obviously winning 1-0 or whatever, keeping teams out. But I think in this generation, this competition, this season, I think it's just going to be whoever has the best attacking players is going to win it, whether it's Barca, PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid. Obviously, have still got some good attacking players in their team as well. So I think with Arsenal, our attack has literally been our weakest part of our team all season, bro. Like as a collective, innit? I think it's more to do with the manager in terms of how we set up, if I'm being honest, the lack of freedom. But yeah, man, this is why I see it very difficult for us to progress further than probably the quarterfinals, if I'm being honest. But we'll see. But yeah, man, big up. Chris says my lineup: Mavi Stelia, Frimpong, Gomez, Konate, Kirkes, no Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Morrison. So wow, giving some youth a rest. Jeez, crazy, man. I mean, to be fair, this is the only trophy you can win now. So yeah, man, I think he'll probably play his best team. Obviously, Isak's back in the squad, so it'll be interesting to see if he gets some minutes. But yeah, you man being away as well, I feel like you just need to stay in the tie. I think that's kind of the key thing. You need a big enough deficit to kind of come back at Anfield. If you're going to lose the game, I feel like against Galatasaray, because it was only 1-0, it was enough for you to kind of come back and obviously you smoked them in the second leg. Not saying you're going to do that to PSG, but yeah, you can't be 2-3-0 down, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Or 3, like obviously Chelsea lost 5-2. Even if they would have kept at 3-2, you got a bit of a chance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 5-2, just too much to ask, man, in the second leg, innit? But yeah, man, 19 minutes gone, 0-0 Sporting, Arsenal. Sporting hitting the bar, Arsenal hitting the bar from a corner. And Arsenal in the last 5 minutes, it's been more dominant, man. Here's Madueke, nice little feet there. That's definitely a free kick on Madueke there. But yeah, decent start there by Madueke on the right. Well, yeah, I feel like we definitely need to try and create an opportunity to try and score a goal here in this kind of period of time where we're a bit more on top than we were in the first 5 to 10 minutes, where Sporting definitely could have scored. If it weren't for Raya, they probably would have done, to be fair. But yeah, got another chance for a free kick. Declan Rice is going to take this one this time. More of an outswinger, I think. We got Gabriel, who's, like I said, scored against Sporting last season from a corner up there, as long with Calafiori and Saliba. And yeah, obviously Victor Gyökeres against his former club as well in the first leg. So yeah. But yeah, here's Declan Rice. Takes a quick one to Odegaard. He places it back to Trossard. He's going to go on the left-hand side. Got to put a ball in here. Odegaard puts the ball into the area. Poor ball. That was a waste of time. Declan Rice should have just took it, man. This is what I don't like when Odegaard's playing, man. It feels like I'm onto Odegaard, but brother, like, for me, if the team's going to run for you, you've got to be productive, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You've got to be creating chances, taking your opportunities. And I just feel like he gets a lot of chances on the ball and there's nothing comes off it that's productive. Now I'm like, you know what? That's a great chance you created, or that's a great shot. Unlucky you didn't score, kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, Declan Rice definitely should have took that free kick straight away. But yeah, man. Start Isaac versus Fulham at the weekend. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Remember, you need to win these Premier League games to get back into the Champions League next season, man. So that race for the top 5 is definitely going to be interesting, with obviously Villa involved, Chelsea. I think Man United will definitely get it, just because the one game a week, how Carrick's acting, I think he's got them on the right track, to be honest with you, for the season. PSG can be got at, but a long night. Yeah, man. I feel like they can be got at, but I think you've got to match their firepower personally. I think it's very difficult to kind of shut them out. So yeah, that's the thing. Big up Village in the building, says Streets are saying Arsenal are getting caught by Sporting. Nah, even game, brother. Even game, man. Sporting started the better team. The last first 5 minutes hit the bar. Good save by David Ray. But Arsenal, the last 10 minutes have been on top, to be fair. Not created too many chances. Hit the bar from a corner. But they've been the one in the ascendancy with possession-wise. But they haven't really created anything, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I say it's been a bit even, man. Because Sporting have not really gotten the ball in the last 10 minutes or so. Saying that, they're on the ball now in the half turn. And they passed it wide here, 1v1 with Ben White. Madueke sprinted to get back to help and cover. So that is some decent defensive work there to kind of help him. And he does very well, block the space. And Ben White actually recovered and wins the free kick. So good defensive play there by Madueke. I spotted that, him running off the ball there to kind of help Ben White. And I think he has to do that throughout this game, man. Because, yeah, Ben White defensively has not been great this season at all, man. I think them knee injuries, man, brother, cooked. Absolutely cooked, man. I haven't got an agenda versus DVD or Salah. I know when they are finished and my eyes don't lie. They are sat on the money. I think it's okay. I'm getting paid this much. Stinking egos. Nah, you know what? It's one of those ones where I'd a bit of a heavy touch there by Declan Rice, but managed to get away with it. Gabriel blocked there. But yeah, great save by David Ray. This is why you need, like I said, you need your keeper to kind of keep you in games when you're under the cosh a little bit. But yeah, with the VVD and Salah, listen, they get a lot of praise, both of them. And obviously rightfully so, they won big trophies, they performed in big games for Liverpool, and ultimately they've won everything in the game. So you can't knock that. And you got to respect it. But at the same time, when they're below par of their kind of high standards that people have set them and the pedestal that people have put them on, bro, you have to criticize, man. You have to be fair in it. Here is Gyökeres wins the ball back into path for Madueke, 1v1 here, cuts in, nice little cut in there. He's got Ben White overlapping, had to release that really early. That's another foul, to be honest with you. Odegaard, poor pass again. Bro, brother, this is what I'm saying, man. Just breaks down with him. It breaks down with him. Breaks down with him, man. Listen, I'm tempted to put Max in there. I'll be real. Even though he's 16, he's just more productive, man. Like I said, bro, I've been saying about Odegaard from last year. It just feels like we moved past him, innit? Just how Zinchenko and Jesus was the same thing. Like, the stuff they were doing was good for a while, and then it was just like, this ain't effective anymore. Odegaard's the same. I think the only way he stays in the team is if he plays him at 8, and he's got a different role, man. And he's just literally a ball retention player. Someone that just keeps the ball in it. like a David Silva type, or not even David Silva, like a Bernardo was, where he just keeps the ball in it. That's a poor pass though. Here's Madueke, goes to the byline, 2v1 though. That's a foul. That is another foul. Doesn't get it though. That was a foul still. Actually, no. Nah, trying to win the foul, to be fair. Obviously, Alan Shearer is saying that the ball should have gone in straight away. And this is what I'm saying about with Gyökeres as well. Like, with these type of strikers, man, there can't be any hesitancy. You've got to win the ball back in the final third and then straight in. No foul. Is Madueke into Odegaard, trying to find Gyökeres. Into Odegaard, who gives the ball away again. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Jeez. This guy stinks, man. I can't lie. This guy stinks, brother. This guy stinks, man. Well, yeah. Big up Chris. He says, Salah 6 in the Carragher all-time list. Is he tapped? He's nowhere near the top 10. Great goal scorer, but overall player very limited. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. It depends how you look at it. If you're on about actual raw talent, raw player, then yeah. he's a great goal scorer. And maybe achievements in terms of the amount of goals he scored and stuff like that. But you're actually on analysing the actual player, as in like footballer in terms of touch, control, what he can do on the pitch that other players can't do. He's very efficient. It's not one thing you will say. But yeah, man, I think they're more basing off kind of, okay, he's won 2 titles. He's won, 4 golden boots. Like it's probably been, it's not probably, he's your most prolific player in the Premier League era. It's a goals wise, in it. So from that perspective, you say, but you wouldn't say he's better than Suarez, would you? Like a footballer? No way. No way, nowhere near. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and it's a bit loose then. And he's not on the list. So, but then you can say, well, Suarez only won the League Cup. So, yeah, a bit of a sticky one, really. Darryl Wright gives the ball away. Sporting to win 2-1. The world needs it, says Vidic. Obviously, he's hoping for a successful hate watch here. Suarez was levels above. This is what I'm saying. I didn't even read this comment before you said it. Suarez was level above Salah and Van Dijk for us. The man was ridiculously good. This could be a chance here for Sporting, and it's a poor pass though. Well, that seems to be the getaway, man. In behind Ben White, that seems to be where they're getting the most joy. They're definitely targeting that area. But here is Zubomendi. Madueke's on there again. Trossard's not been in the game at all. Back to Madueke here. A lot of space on the right-hand side. Madueke 1v1, trying to get past his fullback. He has done. And puts the ball in. And that's a deflection. It's gone out for a corner. So Madueke's actually playing quite well, to be fair. But again, inconsistent, isn't it? Inconsistent. But yeah, he's actually working his fullback, getting corners. But this is where I kind of question kind of the attacking philosophy with the Arsenal team, because again, he gets to the byline. What's the kind of action? Do you know what I'm saying? You can't cross it with his left foot because the Gyökeres ain't great in the air. So he has to go to the byline and cross it with his weak foot. But then what's he doing? What's he crossing it for? Is it a cutback? Is it a normal cross for, again, another header? So that's where I question, like, where's the combinations? Where's Ben White overlapping? Where's the integrate passing with Odegaard in there, what we used to do with Saka and Ben White and Odegaard? We just don't do that anymore. So I think that the lack of football is probably why a lot of Arsenal fans are not really enjoying the games as much. You don't really get the in-game kind of passions of play that we used to a couple of years ago. But yeah, here is a corner. Madueke can take it again. I don't know what happened there. It was a corner to the near post, and the referee's giving the free kick to Sporting for a foul there. Big up Chris, he says, I'm seeing our fans literally crying their eyes out at Salah leaving. Well, I couldn't give it a grab. I support the club, not the players. I hear it, man. I hear it, man. Listen, the players come and go. The club is the one in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, with each player, listen, you can like players and stuff like that, but you know what I mean, players can go to rival clubs. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen in the future, innit? So you can't really get too attached. To be fair, Salah's won you trophies, so I can understand people being upset. He's won you the major honours. Scored in the Champions League final. Had an amazing season last season to win you the Premier League. So from that perspective, you can say, yeah, legend of the club, etc. But yeah, this season, obviously, he's not been great. And you're always going to have to try and replace him, innit? And you got to ease that now. So we'll have to wait and see what you do. Big up Static in the building. Hey, Tops. I left a comment for you on Instagram. I hope you saw it. Yeah, I did, man. Happy birthday for recently, bro. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate that. 6 likes. Make sure you guys like up the video, man, if you've not already. Like and subscribe. Come on, Arsenal. Big up yourself. Who stinks? Oh, Odegaard, man. Odegaard's been stinking up the gaff, my guy. Yeah, man. I know he's come back from injury, but he's been like this for the last 18 months. Like, he's just not been good, bro. Like, everything just breaks down when he tries to do things. Like, he passes backwards. He doesn't really create any chances. He doesn't score any goals. Like, he's in the 10. All he does is kind of press. That's it. This is the last chance. Here's Odegaard. 2v1 needs to lay it off here. Lays it off to Madueke. Back to Ben White. Can he put in a decent ball in? Into Trossard. He's gone to the number 10 role. Back to Ben White. Plays a nice little pass into Calafiori. He's onside. Cuts it to the byline. Cuts it back. Too heavy of a pass, though. Is Declan Rice going to get it? He is. Gets the follow-up. But that's all from Ben White's pass. That's what we miss with Timber. Like, he started the last 2 attacks from open play with that kind of half-turn pass he does in the kind of half space, which is what he used to do for Saka all the time, which I think Saka misses when Timber plays because Timber don't do that. Oh, that's a foul on Trossard. Could be a yellow card here. And yeah. But yeah, Arsenal have definitely played a bit better since the opening 5 minutes. I look like the team most likely to score, even though, again, we've not tested the keeper, which is kind of a... that's a foul there by... is it Moretti? Marita, even. Foul there on Trossard. Gets the ball, actually, to be fair, but the follow-through. Champions League, referees are different. He actually gets the ball. I don't think he's saving a foul, man. He gets the ball pretty cleanly, to be fair. Pretty unlucky, man. I can't have Slot here next season. I actually give him respect. I'm not a personal with him. Thanks for the title. He's not a bad coach. He'll do well at Ajax. Yeah, I think, again, it's different levels to it, innit? And I just think the season, like I always said before, the season that you have in this season, I thought you were going to have last season, but it's kind of been the other way around. Players have declined this season. And yeah, you don't replace Trent, etc., etc. And obviously, R.I.P. Jota. Unfortunate circumstances what happened to him as well. So yeah, it's all kind of tied into kind of a bad season, man. But it's not great. Liverpool fans are a disgrace. Salah is higher than Suarez easily. Salah is just a victim because his name is Mohammed. The amount of trash they talk about him is a disgrace, says Carlos. I think, like I said, in terms of actual ability, I think Suarez is a better player. But in terms of what he's done for Liverpool, obviously Salah's won 2 titles, all-time Premier League goal scorer, 4 golden boots. You can't argue what he's done, innit? Like, he's definitely been one of your more successful individual players for sure, man. Or whatnot. But yeah, I think with Carragher as well, I think the problem with him is that he obviously said that he was going to be in the top 3 if he guided Liverpool to a title and won the golden boot and whatnot. And he did that. And now he's dropped further down the list. So people are more on about his hypocrisy, innit? You're saying one thing and then doing the exact opposite when he's done it. So yeah, man. But again, everyone's personal opinion headed away. I think, again, it just depends how you kind of deem your list. If it's who's been better for my team or who's a better player. Do you know what I'm saying? I always do it who's been better for my team, personally. And actually, no, I think it's a mixture of both, actually, to be fair. And who's a player of a top level quality too. As well, man. But yeah. Salah is a top 3 Liverpool player of all time. People are hating on the players who score goals that literally win games. He's won them 2 Prems and a Champions League. What are we listening to? I said not top 10 waffler. Hi. Our fans, big up Chris says our fans are a disgrace for saying Slot won with Klopp's team. Slot won the same amount of titles as Klopp. So we say Ranieri won with Pearson's team, Conte with Mourinho, Pep with Pellegrini's team. Listen, Slot won the league. Like, I think you can dress it up and say he won it with this amount of players or that amount of players or whatnot. But he won it, innit? This is why I never say about Arteta winning it with Emery's team. Never say that. He won the FA Cup. Emery didn't win a trophy with us, so he won it, innit? So I always give him credit for that. He set up the team. Like, again, we played 5 at the back. We beat Man City and Chelsea. Arteta won the FA Cup, innit? Like, so yeah. If the guy's in charge, bro, like, you can't be like, oh, it's another man's team. Rare. Now, whether he can make his own team is a different argument, but, bro, he won the Prem. Like, you got to give these guys credit for winning the trophies they're in charge of. Like, we can't be giving other people credit when they're not in charge of the teams that they're winning the trophies for. So, yeah, kind of crazy, man. Who has been the better team so far? I'll say Arsenal just about. Big up Bob Locks. I'll say Arsenal just about, but they've not created any chances, really, man. Sporting Lisbon have not made, the keeper's not made a save. whereas Reyes made a very good save to keep it 0-0. So I still would say Sporting's had the better chance, but Arsenal had more possession. So I'll say it's even, to be fair. I won't even say Arsenal's been the better team, to be honest with you. But we've not created any chances, really. So I think it's definitely been even. But 0-0, like I said, I'll take a draw, to be honest, man. Because I feel like Sporting, especially over the top of Ben White, can definitely score. Odegaard is great player if he starts for Derby County. Yeah, you're mocking it, man. You're mocking it. Here is Ben White. Try to play a pass into Madueke. That's on ball. Madueke gets the follow-up. That's a free kick now. Referee says no. Ben White and Zubomendi both miss it. And Zubomendi just about keeps the ball. If our fans want to forget about Slot last season, we already forgot last about Van Dijk and Slot and Pressure season. I'm using that metric then. Mourinho's team, Chris finished 10th. We signed Kante and David Luiz. Bro, they were the game changer for the title. Yeah, for sure. I do remember that season. And obviously, but obviously Conte changed the system after obviously we beat him 3-0 at the Emirates, man. Changed it to about 5. Integrated people like Victor Moses and stuff like that. So yeah, man. I know Carlos, but I just don't like our fans saying no one cares what Slot did last season. Some of the football Slot played last season was defo Klopp's DNA. Says Carlos, Slot wants a more controlled possession game. He's just not got the correct profiles yet. You're backing him, so we'll see next season. Yeah. I mean, you know what's interesting as well? Like, I feel like he's probably going to have to get the Klopp players out to kind of get his own players in, if that makes sense. So you're not relying on a Salah, you're not relying on a Van Dijk, and obviously that kind of pressing style. But I think, and again, I can't remember who said it. Like, I think obviously Liverpool fans are so used to Klopp's style and the rock and roll football, and you know how Anfield used to get when Klopp was involved, the pressing and stuff like that. I think Slot's like a completely different manager when he plays his own direct style with his own group of players. A bit like what Carlos said in terms of more controlled. Dutch managers are like that though. Look at Van Gaal on the when he's at Man United, brother. They used to just pass you to death. Like the possession stats were crazy. They like the possession thing in it, where you just keep the ball for ages. So I think Slot's. I think Slot did that a little bit last season. To be fair, there was a lot of games where you guys just kind of kept the ball. It wasn't kind of back and forth end to end. You kind of just kept the ball, kept possession, and then kind of struck while the iron was hot. With kind of some of your attacking players, man. So, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I think a lot of fans want him out. We'll see if the board backs him. I think if he doesn't get Champions League, I think it'll be hard for them to keep him. To be honest with you, just because of the expectation of finishing. Well, everyone thought you were going to win the league because you spent 500 mil or whatnot, and to not finish in the Champions League places when there's 5 places as well. So you would have finished 6 from 1st to 6th. It's crazy. Not win a trophy too is a massive drop off with the money you spent. So yeah, there'll be a lot of people trying to get him or trying to think he's going to be sacked. And with Xavi Alonso free and available, there's a kind of a ready-made Liverpool guy to come in with manager experience recently that can come in and obviously put a bit more morale in the kind of fan base. So we'll see if they pull the trigger in it. Personally, I think they will if that happens, but you just never know. They've already backed him, come out and backed him publicly. So, Zubomendi! Flipping hell, man. Jesus. Short pass there, and Zubomendi nearly gave Sporting a chance there to score. Ryan did very well to kind of pass that out, but that is a warning shot, man. Slot lost to fans and players. Unfortunately, he's walking at the end of the season. I said, just say you want Alonso. LOL, there's no reason to get rid of Slot. If you get top 5, you're gonna just keep him for the next season, man. Because if you look at it, you think, okay, in his first 2 seasons, he's won the Premier League and got you in the Champions League. If it was the reverse, like you got Champions League last season and won the Premier League this season, you'd be like, yeah, just keep him in it. But to be, having said that though, you have lost a lot of games. You lost 16 games in it, which is a lot, man. But yeah, if he gets Champions League, I think you'll keep him, to be honest with you. I think you'll keep him. So yeah. Sporting getting back into the game for the first time in about, 20 minutes. Could be a chance here. I think Arsenal just need to keep solid. That's a nice little ball down the channel. Pass Rice. Can he cut it back? David Raya there on his toes. Diamande with the shot. Over the top of the bar. Big up ST in the building, man. Been a minute. This game has been so boring. I wish we went back to the 22-23 season, man. Yeah, I think a lot of people do, bro. I think this is why a lot of people tune out to these kind of Arsenal games, watch-alongs and whatnot, because it's not exciting. We don't really create too much from open play. This is why I'm not getting onto Gyökeres, bro. Like, because again, until I see my man get created 2-3 chances in a game, which is what I said would need to happen if we signed him, there's no point in him playing like habits. Then I'm not going to be onto him, and we just don't in it. So yeah, I don't think we've had a shot. I don't think we've had a shot, bro. The Odegaard one that went wide. We had one shot. Bayern Munich are beating Real Madrid away. Luis Diaz, Madueke, great skill there by Madueke. Needs to play in Ben White. He does. Ben White cuts it back in, but it's a poor ball in the end. But yeah, Madueke's been our biggest or best attacker, biggest threat. But haven't created a single chance from open play. Not a single chance. So very disappointing. I said, don't sleep on Derby, Vidic. Hey, they're only what, 1 point off the playoffs? Listen, man, with a couple of games left, man, you never know. I do know their star striker's got an Achilles, Torres Achilles tendon I've seen. The guy from America missing the World Cup, man. So that's a big blow. But yeah, this could be a chance here for Sporting. Cuts it back. Good defending there by Calafiori in the end. Declan Rice to cover. 5 minutes left, guys. Sporting 0, Arsenal 0. Calafiori with the ball back. Gabriel just clears it away. Trossard's been non-existent in the game. He's not done anything. Like, he's not really been involved in any build-up play at all so far. Neither is Gyökeres, really. Just been going down the channel to Madueke and Ben White. But yeah, nothing really substantial, man. Going to be interesting to see if Arsenal or Arteta makes changes in who it's going to be. Do you take Gyökeres off for Havertz? But we're not correct. Bro, I take Odegaard off, man, because this is what I'm saying. Your job is to create. And it's obviously not just him. It's the tactics as well by Arteta. But, brother, we're not creating anything. We're just giving it to Madueke, hoping he beats his man and puts a ball in the box. That's it. We don't go through the middle, innit? This is kind of frustration. This is why the play's so boring, man, because it's like there's no variety in our play, innit? In our attacking play from open play. It's just very safe, man. Very safe. So, yeah, that's my analyzation on the game. Big question of our fans or anyone actually put slot to win the league last season. No. Obviously, it was supposed to be Arsenal or Man City. The man needs respected for that. Not saying it was an underdog as we had the players, but it was expected to be Arsenal. Yeah, that's correct. I remember. But then, on the contrary, this season, everyone had you to win the league. I seen a graphic of all the pundits, but I think 90% had Liverpool to win the league. A couple had City. I think a couple had Arsenal. Some people had Arsenal finishing fourth. Chelsea finishing second at the start of the season. So yeah, it's weird. Bill ST says some Liverpool fans are saying Van Dijk is washed. Salah get out of their club. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? Yeah, man. I think you know what it is. I think obviously fans always tend to feel what their players doing at this moment in time. Here is Odegaard on his right foot, and it's a tame effort, man. First shot on target. And Odegaard's had the only two shots. Poor effort, really. Poor effort with his wrong foot. And that's a foul there by Gabriel. But yeah. Odegaard, monumental stinker, by the way. Yeah. I've been calling out ST, bro. He's been terrible. He's been terrible. Obviously, we've not got another number 10. Bar Max. Is he going to put Max in this position in 16 Champions League game? A game where obviously it's a quarterfinal. Does he trust him? I don't know. But I know what he's going to do. He's going to put Havertz there, which I don't want to see, bro. I don't want to see Havertz in midfield again. This could be a chance. Sporting in transition. Also players getting back. Declan Rice, Zubomendi. Madueke he's going to have to get back. And he delays the pass for the time being for Sporting. Sporting have got the ball in midfield. Passing it to Morita, who's obviously on the yellow card. Back to Diomande, who we were linked with a couple of seasons ago. Diomande with the pass into midfield. And Sporting just keeping possession. Couple of minutes to go. 0-0. Again, non-eventful game. By the first 5 minutes and also hitting the bar from a corner. That's pretty much what's happened in the entire half, man. So very non-eventful. Which, again, Arteta will be happy with. Because, again, he's probably thinking, get a 0-0 draw here and then take him back to the Emirates and beat him. But you got to keep the clean sheet. Nearly a good 1-2 there. With Luis Diaz. Good defensive clearance there by Calafiori. Big up Chris, he says, slot similar to Benitez for us. Obviously, Rafa was loved way more, but similar football. Says Ben. One thing is Slot has been backed by Benitez. Yeah, true. He's been given a lot of money, definitely. How are you doing today? Big up, Jake. I'm doing good, brother. I hope you are well. Arsenal 0-0 away at Sporting Lisbon. Here we go. Should never have sold Diaz. It wouldn't have made a difference in my opinion. Then Gakpo, I agree, but can't flip flop because didn't work out this season. I'm not harsh. Salah's been great for all seasons with GA. This season, you've seen the decline. It happens. Van Dijk, I've criticized for a few seasons now for leadership and not adapted. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. Trossard into a Declan Rice on the left-hand side. He's going to want to cut back into his right foot. That's a good pass there into Trossard, who's been non-existent. He's going to go for a shot. Trossard blocked. Heavy touch, loses the ball. Ball over the top in transition. David Raya's done well there to have an advanced position. Just got to clear it there. And that's a good pass there into Declan Rice. And that's half-time. Done. No extra time, no added time. Half-time, 0-0. Not a great game, to be honest with you. Nothing really happening. Sporting could have scored in the first 5 minutes. Great ball in behind Ben White. And it was a fantastic save by David Raya to pull it onto the bar and to keep it at 1, or to keep it at 0-0, sorry. Gabriel and Luis Suarez having a bit of afters. And then, Madueke, who's been Arsenal's best player, I would say, had a corner that hit the bar, and Odegaard had a shot inside the box that went wide. He should have done much better with. Then he had a shot with his right foot that went straight to the keeper. And I just look at those kind of instances and see, bro, what would Eze do in that instant? What would Ethan Nwaneri do? They're proper shooters as well from outside the box too, in those kind of number 10 areas. And obviously these two players are not available for different reasons. But overall, Arsenal, I would say, have been fairly comfortable for an away game. Obviously, we probably should be 1-0 down thanks to Raya. We are not. But that's Sporting's only chance. But Arsenal need to do more to create some chances, man. Like, this is why people are complaining about the style of play, man, because it's just boring. We don't do anything, man. Obviously, defensively, we're near enough solid, which we have been, to be fair. Only one chance conceded in a Champions League away game. But going forward, there's just nothing about us in open play. We don't do anything. We just keep the ball, pass it to and this is why, again, even if Saka's been poor, I've got to feel for him a little bit, because when Saka's on, he's just the exact same tactic. And he's not as direct as Madueke is now, because of obviously the hamstring injury, obviously his knees as well. So he can't get past the player down the byline, bro, that often now. Do you know what I'm saying? So he just loses the ball or has to come back. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Ben White, in terms of passing, has been probably our best player going forward, playing those progressive passes where it looks like we're going to do something from open play. But other than that, we've not done anything, man. To be honest with you. Pretty bland performance from the attack. Bar Madueke, who looks like he's trying to do something. Trossard's been non-existent. Gyökeres has not got the ball in any kind of dangerous areas. So can't really slate him really. We've not played through the middle at all. Odegaard doesn't play through the middle. He plays to the right. That's why Madueke's getting a lot of the ball, because Odegaard's getting a lot of the ball. And this is why it just feels like styles kind of create kind of the structure of the team. Like, I feel like if you're gonna have a proper number 9, you need more of a 10 that facilitates a 9, more like an Eze. But even when Eze's played, it's kind of been doing more like an Odegaard role, which I don't agree with. I think you need Eze to kind of play his own style and his own role. But yeah, because I think obviously, like I said, when Odegaard plays, he's more magnetic. He's more connected to the right hand side with Saka, Madueke, whoever's on the right with Ben White. That trio, which is great. But again, the other side just doesn't get any kind of ball retention or nothing, man, because we just go to one side. It's very lopsided. So, but yeah, 0-0. Like I said, I'll take a draw. But yeah, is what it is. Our fans putting Van Dijk is the greatest Premier League is ridiculous. I can see a lot of Premier League greats defenders from the past better than him. I know Tenerife. I don't think he's the greatest defender. I feel like, again, I think he's a very good defender. He's been very good and probably been the best in terms of this particular era. But there's not been a lot of competition, to be honest with you. And I feel like the other kind of people, they've just won so much more as well, man. Like, even like a Vidic Ferdinand, you're talking 4, 5, 6 Premier Leagues. Terry's won, 5? Like, yeah, I just think them man have just been doing it for longer. And at the highest level, more higher than Liverpool, in my opinion, than Van Dijk has done. And had more competition during their period of time as well. in terms of how good a defender was, or how good defenders were compared to now, man. But it is what it is. We've got ST not having Diaz, Jota, or Nunez is massive loss for Liverpool. They had synergy. I think for the style they played, they suited it a lot because they all used to press a lot. But again, if you're trying to change style, I think he's obviously a Jota, obviously not. But with the other two, probably getting rid of them, it would probably contribute to the style change. Because again, if you're a possession-based team, you're gonna want players that obviously keep the ball and are better with the ball than without the ball, kind of thing. But yeah, I think with Slot, I'd be interested to see because I don't think he's not really got a midfield player in, has he? Since he's been there. So once he gets those kind of controllers, I can see him like wanting like a Jorginho type, that kind of possession-based controller, innit? I think that would work very, very well for him. Big up Lee says, how come Arsenal can't play the game faster, create better opportunities, and it helps Victor up front? I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, man. I think it's a style issue, my guy. I think Arteta likes to play the methodical style, keep it controlled. Because again, I think for him, he likes the game state like this, where nothing really happens. Because they're always in the game. And again, someone, I think it was James from Loose Cannon said, like, it's a positive and a negative. Obviously, it's a positive because we're always in the game. So we're never like 3 or 4-0 down. But then it's a negative because the other team's always in the game. It's always 0-0, 1-0 either side. So it can always tip one side or the other depending on who makes the mistake first. So I think Arteta likes to play like this. This is why it's so hard to watch because, like, obviously everyone wants to watch football for at least some level of entertainment. And you just don't get anything. Like, unless we score from a corner and then the other team has to attack and then we get a bit more space and then we're a bit more licensed to kind of play because, again, we're already 1-0 up. When it's 0-0, these games are this season, I've watched, obviously, majority of the Arsenal games. They're always like this, bro. Nothing really happens. Ray's not really trouble. Maybe 1 or 2 chances. We don't really do too much. Then we might get a corner or they might score and then we have to come out a little bit and play a little bit of football. But then when we get it to 1-1, we sit back similar to the Southampton game. And again, even in that game, we didn't create anything. Well, Odegaard had that one chance he should have scored. But bar that, against the Championship team, similar thing. And obviously, it's not the players, because the players are good players. I think it's just the setup, bro. It's minimal risk. It's very risk averse, isn't it? In my opinion. People might disagree, but that's just my opinion. Chris, also, our fans and players need to stop using Jota's name for their awful performances. It's disrespectful. Weren't using his name when we were winning games this season. Wow. Big ol' ST says Odegaard makes himself busy without doing anything. Yeah, very strange. He's mastered it. I'm telling you, man, you can't fool me, bro. This last said he was thinking because he was on the ball, pretending to regress and then passing it back, or on the ball, then he does a misplaced pass, or he has a heavy touch. Like it doesn't like he's supposed to be our creator, and it seems like I'm obviously onto him, but I'm just fed up, bro. I've seen this for like literally, I've obviously watched Arsenal again. I've seen this for like 18 months. He just does the same thing. Like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything substantial. He doesn't do anything creative. He doesn't create chances. He doesn't score goals. He doesn't dictate play. Like, he just keeps the ball. But it's like, brother, you're not a 6. Like, that's what I expect my DM to do, to keep the ball in positions where it's not going to be affecting the game going forward. You're literally the 10. You have to do something to affect the attack. in fact, obviously the 10 is normally the guy that is the glue that keeps the attack together. Especially when I've been watching, I've watched Ozil, who's completely the opposite. He's the one that always plays progressive passes, always tries to feed someone in or whatnot. So yeah, man, it's not been good. Big up Colin, man, in the building, said same old shit as per usual, bro. Yeah, I can't disagree. Big up yourself as always. Big up yourself, man. Hope you're well, my guy. Definitely have to do an Arsenal chill soon, my guy. Big up Lee. April is your bogey month every season. Yeah, I did a short. Make sure you go check that out. Saying that Arsenal and Arteta, well, Arsenal under Arteta, I've got a 41% win rate. That's less than half of their games he's won in April. Every season. He's been there 6 years. So that's a damning stat. That means in the crunch time, in the pressure situations, because you know April is semi-final day, quarter-final day, last stretch of the Premier League. We underperform massively, which normally affects the May portion of the league, because we're either out of the Champions League, we're out of the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, or we've bottled the league or threw away the league at that point. So it's something that we need to correct. Obviously, we've not won a game so far. This is already a second game in April. But yeah, we've not won a game in April so far this season. So yeah, we have to kind of rectify that, man. Diaz only turned up for 1.5 seasons for us. Every season, too inconsistent. Nunes, absolute useless. But he's okay. TikTok brain dead girls love him with a horse shoe up front. Slot changed. Definitely changed style this season. You can see that, but he's signed no one. He signed no one last season. Yeah, true. Like I said, be interesting to see if he does get top 5 and he gets a couple of midfielders in. If you improve, I think you will improve a little bit because again, I think he wants to kind of control games, but he hasn't really got the midfielders to do it. So yeah, who play that type of game, innit? Because obviously, like you said, Gravenberch is the box-to-box guy, man. Really, he did a great job at DM last season, but I think going forward, you have to play him in that kind of box-to-box. He's got the athleticism to do it, so yeah. But yeah, man, 0-0. Like I said, obviously, Colin not impressed. Me neither. Obviously, we're watching the game. Creating no chances. Gyökeres, no shots. This is the striker we've got. Like I said, we don't have to win, but like I said, I think I've said this before. Like I just can't remember a team that's so cautious in these kind of big games away. And yeah, we don't lose many of them, but I feel like there has to be a point and a time in place where a team that maybe is a bit more negative or a bit more cautious goes to a team away from home and just beats them. And that's not to say we've not done that this season in the Champions League. Obviously, we beat Inter Milan away. We beat obviously Athletic Bilbao away. And again, in Europe, you've got to respect the opposition. You can't go gung-ho because you can get smashed 2 or 3-0. Because again, this team literally just beat the last team 5-0, so they can score goals. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, you've got to platform the attack better than you are, bro. Like, you can't just, okay, we nullify the opposition, but we're not going to create any chances from open play. Like, that's not sustainable, bro, long term. You've got to have an outlet. You've got to have players that are creative enough to kind of do something on the fly. So this kind of works. Even if we're not winning, even if we create a few chances, I'm like, oh, unlucky, we should have been ahead. At least we're creating some things. Nothing, man, nothing. And I just don't think you can do this against a Barcelona or a PSG and play like this because they've just got players that can just hit top corner from 30 yards, and the game plan's just done. You have to come out now because you're losing, bro. So yeah, man. Yeah. That's just my opinion anyway, bro. But yeah, man. Massive top sneeze. The top sneeze better thumbnails. That's funny. Yeah, for sure. Bill Collins says if a substantial offer came in for Odegaard, I'd be tempted to take it, but we still need a new manager, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, again, we're seeing Lee Judges, man. Big up Lee Judges. He said even if Arteta wins the league, a bit similar to Colin, he doesn't know if he'll be the right man to carry us on in the next season, man. And that's a lot of people are feeling because again, they're just sick of us giving away trophies in terms of the cup competitions, getting dumped out of competitions against. Remember, Arteta's already lost to a championship club already in the FA Cup. We lost to Nottingham Forest 1-0 in the third round as well. So he's lost to 2 championship clubs in 6 years since winning it. Yeah, people are sick of kind of the football, the negative football. And what we're getting back for it, it would be 1 trophy in 6 years, isn't it? Obviously, he would have won the Prem. And like I said, for me personally, I'd give him another season because, again, I said win the Prem at the start of the season, no matter how. So I can't now be like, oh, you've won it in a way I don't like. When at the start I said win it by any means necessary. I don't care how. It's been 22 years. We need to just win the league again and then go on from there. But again, I will stay. It comes with a caveat of we need to improve the way we play next season, bro. If I see the same thing, whether he wins the league again or not, man, he's got to go, bro. I can't lie because it's just not enjoyable, bro. Like, again, if football wasn't meant to be enjoyable, no one would watch it. People just see the results and say, you know what, let me go on BBC Sport. Arsenal won, cool, and get on with their day. People want to watch the game and be excited by our attacking player. This is why everyone's so gassed about Max, because it's like he's not been got to yet. He's still attacking. He's still kind of free flow and he's still doing his thing. Obviously, he's 16. And it gets a bit exciting when he's on the ball because he's unpredictable. He's not so structured, so robotic. Do you know what I mean? You kind of enjoy watching him play, but the rest of them, it's just like, it's so systematic. And you're not winning enough, or you're not won anything yet for this to be like acceptable or sustainable, or do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just me, man. That's just me. But yeah, I hear it, man. With the Odegaard thing, listen, man, I'd be very tempted to get rid of him, man. Especially with Ethan coming through. You got Max who can play in the 10, who's a natural 10. You just bought Eze for 67. I feel like Eze is the type of player he needs a run. I think the only time he's had a run was before he got injured, where he had like a run of 6, 7, 8, 9 games. You're playing regardless, man. Doesn't matter if you make a mistake defensively. Doesn't matter because you're on 10. Odegaard's giving the ball away last last game and we conceded the goal, and he started the next game, bro. This is what I mean. He just pick, like it's jarring. He picks and chooses who to punish and when to punish. Eze makes a mistake against Aston Villa. We lose the game because he doesn't track his man. He doesn't start a game for 2 months. That was December. He didn't start another game till like February in the Premier League. This is what I'm saying. So like, yeah, it's just a bit annoying how it's pick and choosy in it. So yeah, man, crazy really. Big got ST says the issue with Gravenberch is that they put him on 270k a week contract for 5 years. He needs to step up for Liverpool. Gravenberch has also been overplayed because apart from that, we've got zero minded midfields. Legit, man, legit. Big old Godfrey says, yo, Tops, this is dead, bro. We start every game this way. No real intensity. Exactly, man. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't disagree with you, brother. I can't disagree with you, man. Like, we do start every game like this. We do. And like I said, I understand respecting the opposition, respecting people like Sporting Lisbon, respecting Bayer Leverkusen. These are not easy games. You're going to go there and beat them, even though we beat them 5-1. That was obviously different team, different manager, and different part of the season. That was in the group stage. But it's not a team you can go there and smash them up. But again, you got to show a bit more attacking prowess. You can't. The thing is, it was the same against Bayer Leverkusen. This is how we're going to play. I can understand it a little bit more if you got Barcelona and you know they've got attacking threats all over the place. And it's like, bro, we're away from home. We just need to get out there with limited damage. If we can nick a couple of goals, then cool. But they've got so many attacking threats. You just see them beat Barcelona, Newcastle 7-1 or whatever, 7-2 or whatever. They can score 6, 7, 8 goals against you, innit? But Sporting haven't got the prowess of Barcelona. Do you know what I'm saying? You can make a few more risks going forward. But I don't know, man. I just think it's a slippery road because it's a game we can easily lose 1-0. We tried to do this against Porto a few years ago and we lost 1-0 in the last minute and didn't create anything in the game. Leverkusen, we nearly lost 1-0. We got a penalty at the end. This game is 0-0. So yeah. But yeah, they're saying a draw would officially confirm that the Premier League would get the 5th spot. I think they're going to get the 5th spot anyway, even if we don't draw this game. Or Liverpool don't draw theirs. But yeah. So there'll definitely be 5 teams in the Champions League next year. Man said Tops loves Arteta's training methods. Oh, brother. I try not to get involved, man. I think I seen the one with the pen or something. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I seen it as soon as I see the documentary a couple of years ago with the music and that, I'm like, yeah, just don't get me involved in these things, bro. Because yeah, I'm not with it. But yeah, man, it's not ideal. But yeah, the players are back out. I think I said 1-1. My score prediction was a draw. So yeah, it's still on, really. But yeah, at this moment, I can't see a scoring, man, to be fair. So I think the best we can hope for is a 0-0 and we don't concede a goal. But I got a feeling they're going to score, man, to be honest. I think that ball in behind Ben White, I think they're going to do it again and get in again, man. And I think they might be a bit more clinical this time. And if we lose 1-0, it's a bit of an uphill battle, isn't it? Because they're just going to sit back in and defend at the Emirates, man. But yeah, you know what? I'm kind of, with the cup defeats, I'm kind of like, bro, the Premier League's the biggest chance we can win, or we've got the best chance to win from the position we're in. Even with this, we've got to beat these over 2 legs, potentially Barcelona or Atletico Madrid over 2 legs, then win the final. It's steep. It's steep, man. I'll be real. It's steep. So yeah, man. So I'm not even tapped in. And I think again, it's the style of play as well. That's like, brother, it is what it is, man. Also give the ball away. This could be a chance for Sporting. Cuts it back, and it's the corner. In behind Ben White again. Just like I said, man. Big up Chris says, 5th spot don't concern us, as Chelsea will get it. Hey, I think it's definitely up for grabs. He's still got to play Chelsea. Chelsea got some tough games, man. Still got Man United, still got Man City, still got Liverpool. Obviously, I say Spurs, but yeah, it's a derby, isn't it? But yeah, they've got some tough games still, man. So we'll see how they do. But yeah, this is the chance for Sporting Lisbon. Corner. I think this might be the first corner of the game they've got. Ball in the area, decent corner in. Headed away though by Arsenal. They want a penalty here. there's a claim for a penalty. It might be checked by VAR. Remember, it's the Champions League. There's penalties that are given that you think, how's that given? So you have to be careful, man. We'll see if they stop the play. If they stop it, we're definitely in trouble. If they stop it to kind of review it. Big up Colin. It says, I respect higher level opposition, but we give everyone that level of respect. In my opinion, it's the reason we drop points against teams we should be comfortably beaten. Facts. Very good point, Colin. Very good point. I think everyone, and that's the thing we say, like, we bring everyone down to our level. No, sorry, we go to everyone's level because we always keep them in the game because we're so cautious about going behind. So we're like, okay, we'd rather it be 0-0 and they're still in the game, but we're still in the game, and then we kind of nick one or get the upper hand from a corner or something like that, or a bit of quality. But again, it's a risky game because, again, when you've got opportunities to kind of blow a team away, we just never do it. When's the last time we beat a team pretty comfortably? I can't even remember when the last time we did that. So I'm saying, what Leeds 4-0? Was that the last? I think that might be the last time we beat a team comfortably. So I mean, we're not seeing it a lot this season. We beat Leeds 4-0, 5-0 home and away. That's about it, man. But yeah, here's Martin Odegaard. You've got Victor Gyökeres there. Gabriel Odegaard, deep playing DM, like ball over the top, trying to find Trossard into no man's land. Diamande kind of deals with it. Probably could have left it for the keeper and also get a throw there. Calafrio wants to take it quickly there. Takes it quick. Odegaard's in space. Passes it to Zubomendi. But yeah, it just feels like, again, looking at the team, thinking about it now, yeah, we've got Zubomendi and Odegaard just doing the kind of the same job, man. No one progressing. Decaras is obviously he's the legs and the power trying to sweep up. But yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think it's a mismatch in profile, man. To be honest, here is Odegaard. Back to Gabriel. That's Odegaard. Losing the ball again. Odegaard in transition. Declan Rice having to cover, bro. I'm glad I'm commentating, so you see when I say Odegaard's name and you see what happens. How many times he's lost the ball through physical duels or giving the ball away or not being in the right position. That's it. And like I said, everything's going through him. That's why we're not creating anything, because he's just breaking down all the time. Here's Odegaard again. Needs to pass it to. He had to pass that to Gyökeres quickly, but he passes it to Trossard. He's got a heavy touch, good touch though. In the end, Trossard is opened up for him. Trossard, it's a poor shot, man. I don't know why he shot like that. He had to just bend it. So yeah, poor in the end. Oh boy. Every game is tough for us. We're laughing emoji. Away to Everton next Sunday for us. Easy Everton win. Dark day incoming. Oh, Derby. I said Tottenham probably. What's your thoughts on the De Zerbi appointment? Oh, good question. You know what? I think for the long term, I think it's all going to end in tears just because of the temperament of De Zerbi and the fact that Tottenham always have problems with their managers aiming for more, wanting more money, wanting bigger ambition. Seen it with Ange. He was complaining towards the end. Not happy with Tottenham fans, happy to lose to Man City. So also didn't win the league, but then it made sure that they didn't get into the Champions League that year. Conte, it's about the money. It's about the money. Obviously, he wasn't happy. Mourinho was complaining as well, saying, why are you sacking me 2 days before a cup final when you don't win any trophies? So yeah, man, all this could be a good opportunity there. It's gone out for a goal kick. So yeah, I think De Zerbi is on a similar kind of wavelength of if he's not happy with the ambition of the club, he'd definitely kick off and probably leave. So 5 years is crazy, but I do think he might give them a platform for them to stay up, maybe. But I'm not too sure yet. I have to see how he gets on. He's not got a lot of time to implement his style. That's the only thing. They might have done it too late. I think if they would have done this when Frank left, I don't know if he was still at Marseille. He might have not been. I can't remember. It might have. I can't remember if he was. If they would have appointed him then maybe he would have had a better of a chance. But either way, it's going to be interesting, man. Just looking at the attempts there. 5 attempts from Sporting, 4 for Arsenal. 2 attempts on target for Sporting, 1 for Arsenal in 50 minutes. 1 shot on target. That was that tame effort by Odegaard with his right foot. He's had 2 of the shots as well. 1 off target and 1 tame shot on target. And that's been it. No chances really for Victor Gyökeres at all. No runs down the channel. We're literally not playing to his strengths at all, man. just going out wide. He's just in the box doing nothing. We're not even passing it to him for him to hold it up. It's just non-existent, man. Got to get the ball to him, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Or put it in areas that he likes, running down the channel or whatnot. So, or we're getting it in first time. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Big ol' ST says, Tops, do you know the team in the second division of Scottish football called? Nah, I don't, brother. I don't, man. I think De Zerbi is good tactically, coach, but falls out with people easily. Yeah, he does, man. It does. Master there, Tops loves Odegaard, brother. I'm just past him, man. I'm past it. Here is Odegaard. Back to Ben White into Madueke. Madueke 1v1 with his defender. He got players waiting in the box. That looked like a free kick. It is. That's another free kick he's won. He's won about 4. He's actually having a decent game, to be fair. Good position as well. Declan Rice has to take this, man. But yeah, Trent lost. Diaz for the goal. Our fans hate watching on Trent. It's pathetic. 2-0 Kane. Damn. Yeah, but I think Bayern are gonna win it. I said it in my shorts in maybe January or December. I said, yeah, these men are winning it, man. I think these men are winning it for sure. Them or PSG, but I think they're gonna do it. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think Real Madrid are home, innit, as well. So yeah, man, it's tough. 2-0 down. Tough. But yeah, Odegaard gonna take it, not Declan Rice. He's gonna have to put a decent delivery in. Odegaard. Oh, over the top of the bar, he heals a corner. Bit of a heavy corner there. I think it was going in the goal. I think keeper could have punched that up there, but better off just punching it over the bar. But yeah, corner to Arsenal. This is the most dangerous we've looked from scoring, or most likely we look to scoring is the corners. Shock. So yeah, man. Interesting to see if Arteta will make any changes. Like I said, I think Odegaard will come off soon, and it'll be Havertz, and then yeah, we already know how that works out in midfield. But yeah, Madueke to take the corner. Corner comes in, flicked on, Ben White, and over the top of the bar. Is that another corner? Another corner. And to be fair, Arsenal have looked dangerous from these corners. And Trincao, it's actually Trincao that heads over for another corner. But yeah, man. Oh boy. Another corner, people, for Arsenal. I think it's the 4th one of the game. Sporting 0, Arsenal 0. And yeah, Arsenal really need to kind of delve in, lock in now, to be honest. Madueke to take it. Borkum is going to come in. It's taking a long time. Madueke with the ball in. Decent ball in. Oh, I think they should have done better there, you know. Ball over the top. We're in trouble here. David Raya headed back. Good header away. Oh, I think I say it is. Oh, no. He's scrambling him back. This could be a chance for Sporting in transition. Also, players do very well to get back there. Madueke getting back. Everyone getting back, to be fair. And stopping that transitional chance. But the chance is still not over. Sporting still got the ball into the area. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. But yeah, Ryan did well there, to be fair. He had to kind of head it and then try and run back to his goal before he got lobbed. I think the guy probably should have tried to just shoot from there instead of passing it back. Well, yeah, man. The goalkeeper from Rangers is Colin's brother. Did he ever tell you that? Actually being serious? We're chatting about it in his live. No, I didn't, man, to be fair. I don't know if you're winding me up or not. I need confirmation, didn't it? I know you're like ST. Is Declan Rice gets past the Sporting player. Still got the ball. Declan Rice got to feed that into Trossard. He does. Trossard 1v1 on the left-hand side. Had no real joy really as of yet. He wants to go onto his right foot. He goes to the outside with his left foot. Ball comes into the area. And it's just flicked on. Madueke just missed the header there. And that's the first time we've had a shot or a cross in from that left-hand side all game. And that's a foul there by Gabriel Saliba. Too eager there, man. But yeah, Trossard. The keeper does look a bit shaky from crosses as well. Comes off the back of Madueke. Couldn't really direct it. What Sporting are definitely showing some malice here. Here is Sporting again. Trincao. This could be a chance for Sporting. Araújo cuts it back. Trincao. Oh, just wide, man. Good opportunity there. Sporting just look the most dangerous out of the two teams, bro. Even though they're not having loads of possession, they just look the most dangerous. And Arsenal have just not created anything in this game. That's a standard ST. Why not, bro? Trust me, I don't have a brother. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is why I said I need confirmation from Colin before I start believing this, because I know what ST's like, man. He's trying to say, was it him that said you were a Sheffield United fan? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, man, big up ST anyway. Ball over the top, trying to find Odegaard into Madueke, sorry. Passes it to Zubomendi, who's been non-existent. I've not even remembered he's on the pitch. Nearly loses the ball in transition here. He does lose the ball in transition. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Trying to drill past 3 players when he could have just passed it forward. But yeah, man. Yeah, this performance ain't good, bro. We just don't look like scoring. This is the third game, man. It's like the attack, good defending there by Calafiori. It's like the defense has used up all their juice for the season. They've been excellent. Now they're waiting on the attack to kind of step into life and do some things to give us a bit of wiggle room, and they're just not doing anything. They're not being platformed right. The connections with the team is not correct. Odegaard doesn't work well with Gyökeres because Odegaard likes to keep onto the ball too long. Gyökeres wants it first time in terms of how he's playing in this game. Ball in the area. Obviously, Madueke wants to go onto his left foot or cross it for headers, which is more Kai Havertz's speciality, or Marino. Obviously, Marino's injured. Kai Havertz is on the bench. So that doesn't favor Gyökeres either. You're better off just playing Havertz. If you're just going to play like this, just play Havertz, bro. And just bring Gyökeres on as a sub. If you're just going to play like this, innit? Because you're just playing like we're playing with the false 9, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no tactical tweaks. It's so jarring, bro. We get new players, but you play the same with the old players we've got. It's so annoying. But yeah, 0-0. We're not losing the game as of yet, but we just don't look like scoring at this moment in time unless there's a moment of quality from someone, which I can't see who it's going to be, to be honest with you. I think Gyökeres needs a chance created for him. We're not doing that. Madueke's too out wide. Odegaard has proven that he can't really do anything through this position. Trossard's isolated, not really getting too much of the ball. Zubomendi's not going forward. Declan Rice is kind of hovering, but not pushing forward either. Calafiori's in the middle now, in the box. Odegaard trying to find Calafiori and cleared away. Is Madueke going to get that control? He does. Zubomendi, poor pass there by Zubomendi as well. Saliba pressed. Gabriel. Man, tough watch. Odegaard. Like I said, I said I'd be happy with the draw, but I thought we'd create a few chances, brother. Ben White into Madueke. There's just nothing. Odegaard. Back to Madueke. Back to Odegaard. Back to Gabriel. Oh, dear me. This is what happens, man. And we just pass it back. We just got pressed. We're in a good position there. That's what I mean. He's just not... Oh, all stems from the 10, I'm telling you. Odegaard had 2 chances to put the ball in the box and put it in a dangerous area, man. And just passed it back, and then we're back to square one. This always happens, man. When he's in the team. Always happens, bro. Is Madueke. He tries to pass forward. Gyökeres. Nice little hold-up play there. But again, now he's out wide. We need him in the box. Odegaard. Be progressive. Passes it back. Oh, my God. This guy infuriates me, man. This guy infuriates me. Oh. Tops, check the goalkeeper's name and tell me it's not Collins', bro. I will after the stream, bro. I said Barca to beat Bayern in the final. Interesting, maybe. In a one-off game, you never know. Also get the throw there. And if I was Arteta, I would bring on Darman. Eze's injured, Lee, so Eze it can't be brought on. Darman's a shout, though. for Odegaard and Trossard. I'll take Odegaard off, man. I'll take Odegaard off, bro. He said he's down injured. I don't want to see this guy. I didn't want to see this guy, bro. Get him out. Get him off. Get him off. Injured again. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Just, bro, Colin, you see that? You see when you said, yeah, I'll take it off, but I'd sell him, man. I can't lie. I'd sell him in it. Guy's always injured now. And when he comes on, doesn't do anything. Brother, I think he's injured again, innit? Just come back. This is what his second game. So, yeah, Havertz is going to have to come on then. Because he's not going to trust Darwin in this type of game. Havertz will come on, playing the 10, where he's not creative either. So, yeah, it must be his knee, innit? He's cooked. He's actually cooked. He's actually cooked, man. He's actually cooked. It looks like he's all right in a minute, but brother, I think City win every remaining game I've seen this season. I've seen the story with City entire race with us. Yeah, this is what I'm kind of worried about, man. Why are fullbacks always in the 10 positions? Bro, it's the tactics, man. ST. Timber does the same thing. I think Ben White don't do it because he ain't got the legs anymore because of the knee injuries, isn't it? But he'd be doing the same. I think the thing is he'd be the best one because he can pass in those areas, bro. Calafiori is more of a dribbler, and so is Timber. But obviously Ben White can actually pass in it, so he can actually play the killer pass to play someone in. But yeah, he can't get up and down this area. It's nice little ball into Gyökeres. But Zubimendi, oh, it's scored! Oh my God, what the hell? It scored! Zubimendi out of nowhere, and Arsenal are winning the game 1-0. What the hell, Zubimendi? I'll take it. I think it's going to count. I'm not too sure. Is it offside? It might be. He might be ruled out for offside. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. I think he's saying it's going to count. I'm not too sure. I'll take the goal. We've not been very good, but Zubimendi at a moment of nothing is. Oh, Gyökeres is offside. Gyökeres is offside. Gyökeres is offside. He's offside. He's offside. Still 0-0. Still 0-0, people. Still 0-0, people. He's offside. He's offside. I was about to say, man. Oh, dear. I was about to say we didn't deserve it, to be honest with you, but yeah. But yeah, a bit of quality. That's what I mean. We've not. That's the first, apart from Odegaard, he's had shots. That's what I mean. All you need is a decent shooter. If Eze was here, yeah, all you need is a decent shooter, man. Give me 13, 14 Aaron Ramsey over Odegaard every day, 100%, bro. What? Bro, scored a winner in a cup final, man. 2 cup finals, sorry. Oh, this could be a chance here. And that's a free kick on Calafiori. Do you know what I'm saying? Clutch player, man. Do you know what I mean? Clutch player, bro. You could argue maybe technically Odegaard's better, but bro, in terms of mentality and being in the right place, right time, and stepping up for Arsenal when it actually matters, when there's a trophy on the line, bro, can't compete, man. Can't compete. Do you know what I'm saying? Can't compete, man. And I think he's got more goals than Odegaard in the season. I think that season he got 16 goals all comp. So, and he was injured for like 4 months. So yeah, man. Yeah, he's well offside, man. Should have done better there to keep on side, but is what it is. Lee says, what a goal. Offside, mate. I said yes. But yeah, man. Trossard ball down the channel, trying to find Gyökeres, and it's gone out for into the keeper's hands. But yeah, that would have been a massive snatch and grab, to be fair, because yeah, like I said, we've not created anything or done anything, man. But yeah, here's Malawaki. Cuss it back. David Raya. Is he going to make any changes? That's the thing. Is he happy with the 0-0? Like I said, to be fair, in this half, we've not had, touch wood, any chances conceded yet. So we've been pretty comfortable. So Arteta will be happy about that. And obviously I am as well to an extent, because again, you don't want to be under the caution in an away game, but we've got to create some chances, man. You've got to create some chances, man. you know what I'm saying? It's very hard to watch. Very hard to watch. Here's Trossard, Zubimendi into Saliba, Madueke, who's been a bit more quieter this half than he was in the first. Madueke gets past his fullback, loses the ball though. Just don't foul him. Just keep him there. Just don't foul him. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. He wants to foul. That's not foul. Shoot! Shoot! In Gyökeres! Just couldn't get enough power on it. 3 players were on him still. Just didn't get enough. Just get 4 man on him, man. Got to get into it. You got to get it into him quicker. Isolated, bro. Nice turn. 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 Oh, what are you doing? Rice. Oh, don't go wide. Go in the middle. He's going to have to come into the middle now. Shoot, man. One of you take responsibility and hit it. Madueke. Ben White's making the overlap. Cuts it back into Trossard. Odegaard. Oh. Ball in the area. Headed away. Odegaard. Oh, Trossard. Odegaard. Madueke. Ball in the area. Not out. Declan Rice at the right back area. Good defending there by Declan Rice. Good play there by Declan Rice. Covering that right back. Oh, my Lord. I said, facts, Colin. My only issue with Ramsey was the curse. Seems like someone who died every time Rambo scored. Yeah, that was a real thing, man. That was a crazy thing during the back in the day. Because it was a period where before the 14 or 16 goal season, he didn't score that often. So there, he would score and so would pass away. Crazy. Like the next day or the same day. But yeah, I'm not sure who's on the bench and can make much of a difference. I don't follow Arsenal. I'm a Forest fan. Oh, no worries, bro. I want you to win the league and then make the Champions League final. Big up yourself for the support. I don't think we're gonna. Hopefully we're in the Premier League. I don't think we're gonna get to the final, bro. I think we'll be out in the. If we get past Sporting, I think we'll be out in the next round, man. I can't lie. Just with the football we're playing. But we'll see. Here is Ben White. Oh, brother, just cut it back. Has it back. Declan Rice. Referee stops the game. I think Arsenal, he tried to barge him, and then Declan Rice had the follow-up, and then he went down. That was funny. Havertz on, Odegaard off. I think he's been awful. I don't know what people are saying. And let me see what people are saying on Twitter, man. If they agree, maybe they don't. Maybe think he's had a good game, but I think he's been atrocious. I don't think he had a good game at all, man. Not a single time in the first half, Odegaard tried to pass to Gyökeres. The little turns are back and passing backwards or to the opponent. Yeah, that's true. Luis Suarez. Oh. Odegaard's not good enough. Odegaard's way worse than I thought. Odegaard can't be a regular. Odegaard is making me very emotional. Odegaard's been terrible. Here's Havertz. Can't get it into play. Subpar performance. Odegaard. How do we handle the build-up without Odegaard? Don't ever play Odegaard again. Yeah, so at least it's not just me. At least it's not just me. and I'm bugging. Colin says Hall of Shame performance from Odegaard. Hey, at least it's not just me. You might think I've got an agenda in it. The thing is, I actually rate Odegaard. I actually think he's a good player, but he's just been poor for ages. So at one point, you're just like, you know what? You've not been good enough for too long. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've just not been good enough, innit? Can't keep saying you're a good player, but when you've not done anything recently to be like, yeah, do you know what I mean? You're the guy. So, yeah, man. But yeah, still 0-0, 71 minutes gone. In terms of the grand scheme things of the ties, obviously 0-0, like I said, a draw is good. Oh, I say that Gabriel just made a mistake, but again, one mistake makes Sporting score a goal, and then 1-0 down is not great, man. To be honest with you, you don't want to come back from a deficit in a home game when you've got league games as well, bro. It's just extra effort exhausted. That's a foul on Gyökeres. Free kick to Arsenal. 72 minutes gone, 0-0. And listen, it's fine margins, isn't it? If Arsenal go on and nick a goal and win 1-0, people say it's a great defensive European away performance, not conceding many chances, but it's always on the line. It's always on the edge. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always on the edge, man. That's the annoying thing. From it being really good or really bad. So, yeah, man. Oh, dear. But yeah, still 0-0, 72 minutes gone. Obviously, Havertz has come on for Odegaard in that number 10 role. Again, obviously, Odegaard is trying to be something in build-up. Havertz is not that. Havertz doesn't contribute in build-up at all. He's more of a third-man runner, someone that runs into the box crasher. So you kind of have to just hope that someone penetrates the ball into Havertz, who's close to Gyökeres, to create a chance for Gyökeres like he did against Southampton and against Sunderland. That's kind of the only positives of playing them both together. But in terms of if you want build-up, no chance. 2-1 now, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Goal from Mbappe. So they are still in the tie. Of course, very difficult if they were to lose at home and to go away from home and win. But they beat Man City away from home in the last round, so not impossible. Martinelli and Dalman look like possibly they might be coming on. Here is Zubomendi. There's a chance of feeding Kai Havertz there. Doesn't opt to do it. Bro, I don't know whether it's tactically or quality-wise or maybe it's a bit of both. We just don't do enough progressive passes in those areas. Ball in there by Madueke. Oh, decent ball in there. No one kind of gambled. Trossard tried to come in late, but couldn't get there, man. But oh dear. But yeah, Dalman and Martinelli are coming on. Odegaard is in the same position Ozil was, where you say his quality on his... Yeah, man. But even at least with Ozil, yeah, for him, it was more kind of the conditions of, okay, it's an away from the home game, or it's too physical for me, or whatever. But you know, at the Emirates, he's doing his thing. You give him the ball, he's creating chances. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas with Odegaard just puts in the mundane performance throughout the entire game. Like, there's no like up level. Whereas with Ozil in the game, he'll have a spell where he just creates chances, then he might not do anything, or he might not want it, or he'll get tackled and feel like, I'm not going to do anything now. Do you know what I'm saying? But with Odegaard, it's just flatline for the entire performance. He just doesn't do anything productive at all. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. This is the chance here for Sporting. Again, still in the game, still 0-0. Good defending there by Calafiori, I think it was, or Trossard. I think it was Trossard in the end. Came off the back of his calf. Big up Lee says Bayern beating Real Madrid 2-1 now. Dalman coming on. He is. Dalman is coming on. And Martinelli is coming on. Trossard just come up from injury, so he'll be off. And I think, is it Madueke as well? Coming off. Trossard off, Martinelli on. And Madueke both come back from injury recently, so I can understand that. And I suppose they're both probably going to be starting in the game at Bournemouth on Saturday, 12:30. But yeah, Max Dalman's part of the squad, so I'm glad he's actually using him. There's no point rushing Saka back. He's not been great this season anyway. So yeah, Max Dalman, bro, he's actually part of the squad, man. That's 3 games now in a row. Well, Everton, he didn't come on against City, which he should have done. But Everton, and obviously the last game he started, and now he's come on in the Champions League, man. In a knockout game, quarterfinals, he's on. So we'll see what he does. We have to try and get the ball to him as often as we were Madueke. I thought Madueke had a decent spell. Didn't really do too much in terms of creating chances or having a shot, but he did hit the bar. But yeah. A bit of a lazy pass there. Gyökeres still on the pitch. Martinelli trying to press. So is Declan Rice. So it's kind of Fury, Sporting getting a piece of the ball. Gabriel tries to play into space there. Gyökeres wanted a foul. Referee says, get up. Diamonde. But yeah, 70 minutes gone, 0-0, man. This game, this is the game I came back for as well, you know, after losing the cup final. Oh boy. Easy Ferreira into the thing is, I think we can win the game. I think we've shown. I don't know, we've not even shown enough. I think there's enough space in there, enough time for us to kind of create a few chances. If we're a bit brave on the ball and just play a progressive pass and make a progressive run, but it's just very sideways, backwards. Very look at that pass there, man. He's literally free. I think it was Ben White free in that zone there. But we've just gone all the way around. We definitely need a deep line playmaker, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We haven't replaced Jorginho or Partey for sure. Here's Martinelli with the ball. Nice little ball here into Calafiori. Cuts it back. Oh, just Vitz Gyökeres made the wrong run. But again, he probably needed a better ball in, to be honest with you. But yeah, Sporting have got a chance now. Reganza. Scary that we're relying on a 16-year-old LOL. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, let's talk about it. It was my favorite player of all time. Wow. Here's a chance here for Sporting. Casamo, just wide. Wants a corner. Says goal kick. Nah, it's a goal kick. But yeah, no, it's true. Let's talk about it, man. Big up Trick Williams, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah. It's not ideal, man. Nell's coming on for Sporting Lisbon for Pedro. Rafael Nell, the striker, coming on. So I think the Sporting think they can nick this like 1-0, man. Like I said, all it takes a mistake or a bit of quality from Sporting. Same with obviously Arsenal as well to kind of get the one goal and go into the second leg. Here's Gabriel. Into Dalman. It's foul on Dalman. Free kick. First time he's got the ball, he's won a free kick already. Fair enough. Here's a Calafiori into a Gabriel. Trossard. Trossard? He's off the pitch. Martinelli. Gabriel. Saliba. That's another foul on Dalman. 2 fouls already, man. Again, he does remind me of like a Grealish when you got to foul him to get the ball off him, innit? But yeah, 16-year-old relying on him is not good, bro. And yeah, you're just worried all this football at an early age, man. Injury-wise, later on in his career. Yeah, you have to just manage it, in my opinion. Because I remember Ethan when he played a lot of games last season and he started getting injuries in it. So we'll see. Here's Dalman. Plays a nice little ball into Ben White, cuts it back into who's that? Havertz. I forgot he was even on. Subamendi. Saliba's there. Everyone's on the right. Havertz. Oh, well, Ben White. Ben White wants to play that ball. Saliba. And they've gone back. Nil. Subamendi. Havertz with a heavy touch. And it's gone out for a goal kick. .81 minutes gone, man. Still 0-0. Still no people. Big up everyone locked in. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Subscribe to my other channel as well, actually. Probably should have put the link. As well, man. Oh boy. 8 minutes to go until obviously extra time, added time, and then that'll be it. Heavy touch there by Diamande. Also trying to press, they have. But Spawn have done well to win the ball back there. Ball over the top. Trying to find Ben White. He does. Into Max Dowman. Gets past him. And instead he's giving away a free kick. Oh, man. I was told ST Ben White was better than Reece James. Bro, you told me Kepa was better than Raya as well. And I can tell you he's not. Kepa's rubbish, fam. That's what you told me he's going to replace him at the start of the season, big man. I remember that. You joker. Diamond could be Arsenal's Lamine Yamal. I don't know, man. I think it's too early to say. Lee, to be fair, I think he's just coming to the team. Ball into the area. Oh, good save there by David Raya, man. Good save. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's too early to say, bro. Hopefully, but I think we're gonna manage his minutes because I think you've seen with these players. We've seen it with Wilshere. Who else, man? Wilshere, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Walcott. You play these Ramsey, you play these guys early for a long period of time. But Wenger used to play these guys under the ground at 17, 18. Ball into the area by Sporting. Headed away, though, by Kai Havertz. And I think Sporting are going to push for a goal towards the end of the game, man. I think they'll be happy with this 0-0. No real chances created at their goal. They're at home. They want to take at least the goal advantage away to the Emirates. So, yeah. Is what it is. That was banter. Oh, get out of here, man. You're serious. You joker. You joker. I can't remember what game it was. Ray made a mistake. And you were like, yeah, Kevin's going to take his place soon. Come. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I said, you're cheeky, Carlos. Hey, trust me. You told me you'd be comfortably top 4. Nah, bro. You said second, bro. Remember that. Second, did it? I think I put Arsenal third at the start. Was it third? Might be second, actually. I think it was third before we signed it because we signed Eze and Nkapie towards the end of the season, towards the end of the summer, innit? So I think I moved it to second. But everyone had Liverpool winning it, innit? Because the Isak, Salah, blah, blah, blah. Ikatike they bought as well. Wirtz they bought. People forget they bought Wirtz for 120 mil. I don't think he's been getting enough criticism, to be fair. It's a lot of money for him to get, I think, 4 goals, 2 assists in the league for 120 mil or whatever it is, 115 mil. So, yeah, man, I think he's been under-criticized a lot. If this was another team and another player, I remember Pepe was getting corned for out 72. He was getting corned, bro. And then he had more goals than 4. He had more goals in his first season than 4. And more goals than 2, more assists than 2. And we weren't tipped to win the league that year. We were tipped to kind of get to the top 4. So, well, yeah, man. Here is Martinelli. Could be a chance here. Martinelli. Ooh, comfortable save in the end. Comfortable save. With Maresca, ST, Defo. If I'm saying Kepa was better, then I want to keep him. No, but you're saying he was better than Raya, innit? He said, yeah, he's coming. He's going to be better than Raya. Raya's not world class. Yada yada yada. Blah, blah, blah. You happy with Sanchez now? Sanchez had a good season. That's what Don's telling me anyway. He's had a good season this season. So, but yeah. Tops over celebrating Eze goal versus Portveld. I don't know what you're talking about, G. I was just Gassi scored his first goal, innit? You know what I'm saying? To be fair, to be fair, I remember that still. I was gassed. I was gassed he scored. You got me still. You got me. Yeah, I do actually remember that stream. I was gassed. For us not to win the cup in the first place, got to the final and bringing Kepa puts in his own net. Freaking idiot. But yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, that seems obviously, I know it's a season. That seems time away, bro. That seems ages away, ages ago, man. Obviously, it was in September, innit? But Yeah, man. Jesus. Who would have thought this is how the season would go? Ben White losing the ball. Still 0-0. I think there's going to be one chance for someone, whether it's Sporting. This could be a chance for Sporting here. They're played in transition. It's 3v3. Sporting, Kratamo, 1v1 with Gabriel. He's going to go to his right foot. Gabriel! Woo! He spilled it! Oh! Oh! After I said all that about Raya. Oh! I've jinxed him. He redeemed himself. And then he spilled it, though. I need to keep my mouth shut till the game's done, fam. I need to keep my mouth shut till the game's done. I'm telling you, he's gonna make a mistake now. I'm saying this. Oh. Against Port Vale, the standards. Hey, listen, the same Port Vale you were going to be relegated to League Two. That was bad. You know yourself, the red white take was poor. Just apologize. I'm not apologizing to you. No way, fam. At the time, yeah, he was playing the best at the time, innit? Because we were top. He was playing really, really well. Obviously, he's regressed a lot since then because of injuries and other circumstances as well. Again, but at the same time, we were playing our best football in that season as well. This is the 2022-2023 season. I said this. I'm not sure what Reece James was doing then, to be honest. I can't remember. It might be the season. It was that season you finished 12th. I can't remember on the Potter. Or was it the season after? I actually can't remember, innit? But regardless, yeah, he was playing his best football that season. That was the context of it. Obviously, if you say it now, it sounds mad because he's even start for Arsenal, so he can't be the best, innit? But at the time, the context matters, innit? But yeah, the Kemba thing was just a mad thing. That was just crazy. But yeah. If Ray makes a mistake, I'll never forgive you. Bro, yeah, he did, to be fair, and then he did as well. Yeah, I'll keep my mouth zipped. Done. I'll keep it zipped. 2 minutes to go, still 0-0. Answer to your sins, ST. Answer to your sins, man. See it there? Oh my God. Still 0-0, people. This game has been terrible to watch. I can't lie. Oh my God. Here's the button. Then it could be a chance. He's spinning on the ball. Is a Declan Rice. What is that? Trying to pass it to Max Dowman. He's managed to recover. That's very good control by Max, to be fair. He's spun him as well. Good defending, though, by Sporting in the end. But he did well to kind of try and get out of the situation, Max. But also still got the ball. 1 minute to go, people. Zubimendi. I've got the ball. Declan Rice into Ben White. Cuts it back. Saliba. Diamond's not going to get there. And he doesn't. Good defending there by Sporting. Reece James was injured when you said it, LOL. So yeah, if he was injured, then technically he was in it. It was the best performing right back at the time, fam. I don't rate Kepa. That was banter. I wouldn't have kept Kepa starting for Chelsea. I'd advocate for it, which I never did. Carlos blame. Now Carlos blame Tops for that. Never me. Reece James clear on Benny Blanco. Tops only to blame. Sorry, Tops. Bro, it's ST. Throw me under the bus, G. What the hell? What the hell? I thought you were ride or die. What's going on here? What's going on here, G? What's that Colo Torre mean, man? Oh man, 5-1 Southampton. Ball in it. Oh, it's gonna be chance. Evans! Yes, he scored! He scored! It's a snatch and grab! We'll take it! Oh my days! What a ball! I don't know who played the ball in, but Kai Havertz with a snatch and grab. Back-to-back Champions League away games he scored in. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. Only 2 minutes left. We'll take it. Oh, great finish. I've been onto him for his finishing, but that was actually a good finish. I didn't think he would, but fair play. He finished it, man. Only chance of the game, best chance of the game, and he's took it. And we snatched and grabbed. Right now, I thought it was going to be 0-0, man. Who played the ball in? Was it Martinelli? Oh, is he offside? He might be offside. Oh, no. Great ball by Martinelli. And fantastic finish there by Havertz. Looks like he looks offside. Oh, I think he's offside. He's offside? Oh, my days. Snatch and grab. If it counts. I don't know. Yeah, it counts. Woo! Havertz, you know. 30 seconds left. Just don't do anything silly. Just don't do anything silly. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything silly. Ref, blow. Don't do anything silly. Ball in. Oh, why do you catch that? Oh, don't do anything silly. Diamande. Oh, could be a chance there for Sporting. Oh, clear it. Ref! Bravo! How much more time, man? That's supposed to be 2 minutes. We're getting into 3 minutes, brother. Brother, we're getting into 3 minutes. That will do. Oh, no, that's a very good pass. You have to get back. Brother, we're getting into 3 minutes, man. Good lads, Raya, good lads. Woo! I don't know how he smashed it. But I said, apology accepted. I can't stand you, fam. 1-0, we'll take it. Arsenal win the game 1-0. It's a smash and grab. It wasn't a great performance, I can't lie. He did look offside as well, but Arsenal have managed to get a great away performance. Oh, sorry, a great away win. The performance weren't amazing, but we take the away win. Kai Havertz, the super sub, coming on. Martinelli with a fantastic, delicious ball into the area. Looked offside, he wasn't. And Kai Havertz, someone that's prone to missing key chances, didn't miss this one. Put it into the back of the net from close range to make it 1-0 in the 90th minute after scoring a 90th minute penalty in the last round against Bayer Leverkusen for a draw. He scored in this round to make it 1-0 to Arsenal. And also, I've got an advantage back into the Emirates where Sporting Lisbon are going to have to beat us at the Emirates at least by 1 goal to get to extra time, but by 2 goals to go through, man. So that's a massive goal, man. That is a massive goal. You expect Arsenal now to go through to the semi-final, considering they're very strong at home. Only lost 1 game to Man United, and I was only by the 1 goal, so that would take it to extra time if that was the case. But yeah, overall, wasn't an amazing performance, pretty boring. But again, like I said, if we nick a goal, people say it's a fantastic European performance because we nullified their threat and we nicked it at the end. So again, I give credit to the players and the manager for the win. But again, I would still like to see more attacking threats in these games, man, because we didn't really create too much. But we've got the win, which I'm happy about. And yeah, it's a good advantage to go into the Emirates game, man. So yeah, can't complain. Pick up the chat, obviously saying King Kai. It's the first leg, by the way, Tops. Never in doubt. Offside, celebrating offside goal. I love it, emoji. Good luck tomorrow, Chris. Hope you get smoked. Hope you get smoked. That is jokes, man. I might do a stream. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know, man. I might do a stream on it. PSG, Liverpool in it. Man said, I hope you get smoked. Is crazy. We'll see. We'll see if you do, man. I got a feeling they're not gonna. I know everyone's expecting it, but you know how football works. When man are expecting people to get smoked, they just don't get smoked. And then when you're expecting it to be a tight game, that's when they get battered, isn't it? So yeah, man. But we'll see. I think because I think PSG, because Chelsea, from the highlights, because obviously our games at the same time, I think Chelsea up until 2-2 played very well, man. Or in the game, obviously it was the keeping mistake. Was it Jorgensen or whatnot? Kind of opened up the game, and that was obviously at the part of France. So, bro, it just goes to show that obviously PSG can concede goals in it, so they're not indestructible in that regard. It's just whether Liverpool can keep them out, man. And I just don't know if you can, especially the way you're playing. Just conceded 4-2 Man City, you can see the 3 to Bournemouth like a month ago. So yeah, man, your defensive record ain't the best this season. So yeah, man. Man said, who Chelsea got? Right, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. Don't forget, Chelsea are the Champions League current champions. Also, UCL current champions, world champions, brother, world champions. Top so shameless. I'm going to do a stream on it. Hey, listen, listen. It might have to run, bro. It might have to run. Chelsea are out. I said world champions, laughing at very cheap. Flip it out, man. I love this chat, man. Big up everyone that's been tuned in, man. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, Arsenal win the game, man. I'm pretty shocked. I thought it was going to be a 0-0. I'll take a draw. We've actually won the game somehow. Big up Raya for the save in the first 5 minutes. And I think defensively we were decent, to be fair. A couple of lapses in concentration from Ben White, but other than that, I think we were pretty comfortable. But going forward, I think we were non-existent until that bit of quality from the subs. Martinelli and obviously Havertz with the finish. So big them up. I obviously criticised them in the last game where they were poor against Southampton when we got knocked out. But big them up in this game, man, because they helped us win the game coming off from the bench as well. Now we've got a big game against Bournemouth in the Premier League, man. Hopefully we can get some good injury news. Timber, I think Bakayo might be back, maybe in the squad, and hopefully Eze can come back before that Manchester City game, because that's going to be key, man. But yeah, I think Arteta's going to use that as the blueprint now for all these away games in Europe, and that's probably how we're going to play against City at the Etihad, man. Just like that, try to make it non-eventful, not conceding too many chances, and try and nick one on the break. But it takes a bit of quality to do it, man. It does take a bit of quality to do it. Otherwise, you end up drawing the game. Snatch and grab. But yeah, man. It's crazy. Says UCL champs, UEFA Conference League. I forgot about that. UEFA Conference League is crazy. I forgot about that still. But yeah, man, big up everyone that's tuned in. Obviously, make sure you subscribe to the thing if you're not already, man. But yeah, obviously PSG versus Liverpool tomorrow, as well as obviously Barcelona versus something like Madrid. Then in weekend, obviously Chelsea, Manchester City, man. I need a favor, Carlos. Still, I need a favor, G. You help me out of the Etihad as well, so yeah, I need a favor. Oh dear me. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there, man. Sure, we will game though. But yeah. You should do a player rating things at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna do a review, bro. I'm gonna do a review, my guy. A reaction in it. So stay tuned to that. I'll do it after the stream. Let me just sort it out. But yeah, Arsenal snatch and grab, man. Somehow we managed to win the game. Like I said, I don't know how, but yeah, big up, big up the players for doing it, man. Hopefully we can finish the job off in the second leg. To be fair, but yeah, we're in a good position now. To kind of because again we could draw and draw at the Emirates and go through. So hopefully we win that game as well. But yeah, man. Jeez. But yeah, man, big up everyone that's tuned in. I'm gonna go do my review now, man. Arsenal have won the game. Arsenal won the game 1-0. Sorry, Kai Havertz with the winner. I think that's his 4th goal of the season. He's not scored in the Premier League. Scored 1 against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, 1 and 3 in the Champions League now. So yeah, big him up. But yeah, I'll be back for my review. Then possibly be back for the game tomorrow, man. Stay tuned to that. I might be back for that as well for PSG versus Liverpool. But yeah, big up everyone that's tuned in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out my review when it's coming soon. Probably before 11 o'clock. I'll drop it, man. But yeah, I'll catch you, man, soon, man. Been a good stream, man. Enjoyed chatting to you lot again after a couple of weeks off, and I'll be back soon, bro. Don't ahead to play at the game. Until next time, people, I am out. Peace and love.